gotta cut in here. Gotta cut into that sweet 3D effects demo. I logged in. I did it. I did it. And I might... Yeah, I'm gonna have to change my UI. So, let's see here. I'm gonna set it to this. This will... I guess, yeah, I guess 2 will be my mouse and keyboard layout. Yeah, we only just started and I'm already having to customize HUD and stuff. That's just how it goes. I don't need that. I don't need that anymore. That's for sure. Why are you there? Out of all the places to be, why are you there? Can't tell if it's centered or not. I don't know, I just never really set up my shit correctly. And also, I jump back and forth between controller and mouse keyboard on this game quite a bit. And I think I always misunderstood what this screen means. I thought you had 4 different layouts, like, under each number. So I would, like, go back and forth between these two and not understand what the hell I was doing. So it's silly, but that's what I used to do. I don't really need the grid. I guess it is nice. Well, those things are nice to see, though. I'm really enjoying playing this game. I started what I know will be my downfall, and I looked up a mount collecting website where you can, like, identify your character, and then it lists every mount in the game and exactly where to find it. Ooh, look at that! Thank you for paying attention. I was going to message, but I'll do that anyway. Somebody sent me a gift. Wait, I'm party leader? Okay, I guess I can queue. We're gonna do Pandemonium. Pandemonium. Mail time? It was gonna be mail. Here. But it can't be mail time. Just a moment. Just a moment. Here's the destination for today. As soon as there it is. Oh, I can't. I forgot. I'd actually wait. I might be able to buy something. Is it? Yeah, how many tomestones? Good question. 150. I don't think that's enough. Is that enough for anything? I don't... Might be enough for like a... Yeah, 11 levels is a lot. Yeah. Might as well sign off. I mean, I only have certain roulettes I can do. I can't even do expert roulette. But I can do other ones. You do dailies real quick, you can get a couple pieces. Okay. Yeah, maybe. That'll work. Gives the most. Yeah, I have to do that. I have to do those 2 dungeons to unlock expert? Okay. I unlocked the new dungeons, but I haven't done them yet. Get the expert dungeons done, you'll get tomes and doing them, and then it opens the Rolo? Okay. Oops. Well. Okay. Yeah, we can queue for those too. This is actually probably a good way to start because I'm gonna have to reacquaint myself with all of my button mappings on keyboard, which I prefer to controller vastly, but it's just getting the muscle memory back. Are we still in the past? No. No. We have saved all of reality. Not a moment too soon, really. I'm gonna have to remember what I have, because I've been leveled down. I'm putting in work off stream? Yes. Yeah, no, I finished Endwalker. I suppose I should have said that too. I have finished the main story. But there's 2 dungeons and a raid that unlock as post-story content, so there's quite a bit to do still. Turns out tinkering with the very fabric of reality caused a lot of stuff to shake out. So there's plenty of work to do. Focant, thank you for the sub. Oh shucks. Man, this music is nostalgic. I'll say that. Is an Ampedor like a? Is it 2.0 content? I tried playing this with a Cyber Claw. No, I haven't. I would be scared to do that. Feels like the stakes are too high. But it would be pretty perfect for that. It's like a grid of buttons that would very naturally map to a grid of abilities. No spoilers for the diehards, but is the ending a true ending? Is it satisfying? Yes. Yes, I would say so. There's very little open issues that they leave unresolved. There's a satisfactory level of conclusion. I think it leaves things open too, because it more just reminds you that there are aspects to this world and its universes you haven't quite explored yet. So it leaves plenty to the imagination too about where it can continue going. But no, it concludes things pretty well. I think it manages to tell a pretty meaningful story along the way too. Frame dry number. Hello. Thank you for the kind words. One of those gaming mice with the millions of buttons. Yeah, I've never had an MMO mouse. Oh. I gotta this off. Did I not? But I did. Anyway, now I'm mostly just rambling to chat. There's already a much more efficient thing to do if you guys are okay with it. For me to run the 2 new dungeons to do expert roulette. This is an interesting. I don't know. I forgot so much of what happened in like 2.0, or really anything before Stormblood. That it is really interesting to go back and see what these NPCs are talking about. I'll say that too. Gosh, what a tricky proposition for Endwalker to conclude storylines that were told over the course of a decade and remind people of what's necessary. Yeah, that's true. There is that Razer mouse with the dial pad on the side. Was that the Naga? No. What? Oh, thank you, Pop-Tart. Just run it all back and start over from MSQ. Why did I click on that? I don't know. I'm just clicking on things. Just disappear, I guess, if everyone passes. I've not beaten Halo Infinite yet. No. being slow on that. I'm playing this now because I actually unlocked some new content in it last night. And I was hoping to do the raid, but I'm a little baby. I'm a tiny baby and can't. I have to do some currency earning before my item level's high enough. Although some people maybe what's the I guess it's probably unlikely that I'll get like what 10, 11 item levels. Thought we were fighting there. What I think of the ending of the expansion? I didn't finish it on stream actually, but I enjoyed it quite a bit. I guess I was hoping. Oh, I need to move my parameter bar. I only saw it stacked up behind. I guess I was hoping for something maybe a bit. I don't know what I was hoping for. It was a nice philosophical statement from somebody who clearly like thinks about things a lot, and I identified with that pretty thoroughly. I appreciate that it was about something. It wasn't just a, you can bypass item level requirements if you go in as a pre-made. What is that? What are pre-mades? Is this the regular music that plays when fighting? Yeah, this is the combat theme for Realm Reborn, I think. It might be the kind of like more intense combat theme since we're in a dungeon. I can make a party of 8 instead of using the duty finder. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Yeah, but I guess then I would be underleveled. I don't know if there's 8 people who would be willing to, because I haven't done it either. So that would be that's a pretty big ask from 7 people, I think. Voidcat, thank you for the sub. It is in fact Potato Day. Oh, frickin' walls, always walls. Oh, okay. Yeah, then I can get in the Discord. I just saw it in chat. I'll do it after this. Got my mic. Ah! Ah! Why not? Wait. So it's 2 now. Okay. Dang it! Do I not have Tetragrammaton yet? Oh no, I don't have it. Okay. You not even res? They're just crazy dead, huh? Okay. Yeah, Naked, I finished Endwalker. I'm gonna jump in a Discord call with these folks. But I gotta rearrange a couple things first. Ugh. Yeah, there's still... It will presumably still add a couple of epilogue type quests. Okay, I think everything's set up. Jump in this Discord here. Get in there from clicking on the system tree for some reason.
Got.
Hi, y'all.
That was a little bit. Hey.
Oh man, that was hilarious.
Okay.
up, Cloud?
Oh no, there's a delay. Oh no, I'm gonna have to turn up your stream or turn it down or something.
I mean, yeah, you can just...
Sorry about that. I had my back like just slightly angled, not straight.
And I just totally forgot that happened.
Wanted to see your reaction to that last fight? Yeah.
Without, you know, being unsynced.
Okay, that's better.
All
oh
right.
my god, that was gonna kill me.
It's the sucky buses.
Sucky buses.
The sucky buses. Oh, right. I don't have my...
I might play Halo later. Depends. Just depends how things go. Playing with viewers or randos? Neither. This is actually the group I've been in since Realm Reborn.
Okay.
So, it's an old FC basically that I haven't been super active in.
Dungeon design in mind.
Like
Modern dungeons. Even later 50 dungeons had much different feel to them than this one does.
Does feel slow.
This one, I mean, we used to have to go mob by mob,
Yeah.
or else we'd get annihilated.
Yes, I remember
Sorry.
when this was difficult.
Trying to adjust volume.
Because I jinxed us during that last fight because I said that, and then we ate shit. Hey, babe. An asshole. I'm paralyzed. Help.
Yeah, this is FC chat. I think I might have to turn the music down a little bit.
And like half my other abilities.
Getting there.
Pull these guys a little further.
Hey, Witch Hunter, thank you for the sub. And sorry, I see people like asking me pointed questions. I can't really talk to chat and play this game and be in a voice chat at the same time, so I will be a little inactive. But I do like Halo. I like Halo.
You're good. I don't think anybody's struggling. Tiny Guru.
Little baby Garuda.
God, it is so many clicks. Trying to adjust the volume levels in Discord. Oh, okay. I think I got it. Oh dear. Oh dear. I have so few abilities at this level. It's kind of crazy.
Careful. He might not have to know.
Slamming Kablamin, thank you for the sub.
Faster to start.
It's fine. More Gil.
Get a hold of
Yeah.
it. Like what, a third of a thing?
That was
Listen.
40. That was almost 50 gil from that one.
Listen. All the poor
Oh, like
residents of
25.
Aetherius would welcome that 48 gil. All those people in the slums of Ul'dah,
Well, they can come through this dungeon themselves and get it.
they're not adventurers. They don't know what they're doing.
Like at this point, everyone in the universe is at least level 50.
I would hope.
Yeah. And just janitors coming through here.
Just janitors.
Come through here twice. How much more is there left in here that has to be dealt with? Uh-oh, work out
They
tail.
might be getting their Admiral in or something.
Oh, that's true. I mean, you could probably solo this. I'd imagine people do.
Like, you can definitely go with
I think you could probably solo anything. Well, okay, not anything. I clearly can't solo Syrian, so.
You have a house in this. You can get one, but it's considered the hardest thing in the game to do. Because you have to beat a bunch of other players that are trying to buy limited Limited real estate slots.
That's right. We have to
Oh, hide.
the thing.
Ah!
Oh, it's from the center they're in. That's right.
Brr.
Damn it. I got
Oh, it didn't hurt.
It's
I don't know why it's bad.
It didn't hurt.
Muscle memory.
It didn't even hurt.
8-year-old muscle memory.
Used to freaking out.
I probably should grab that ad.
Didn't even give a debuff or anything.
Don't even
alright.
bother with the ad. We'll have to figure it
I mean, this was like the hardest dungeon back then.
out. Don't die though. Go paladin. Kill yourself.
Oh, he's gonna die. Clemency!
I don't have that yet.
Clemency!
I don't have it.
Cloud, earlier we were doing Kanu with Luca in FC, and she was playing a paladin, and I kept having to yell at her that she had clemency. Remember that
She wasn't healing anybody.
Oh,
Not even herself. We're just dying. We're like, hey, can you throw us a heal? Paladin with heals? No?
it's
Alright.
easy to get distracted. Got that
You
big
just
old
solo
shield.
that last 15% yourself. It's cool. How
Okay,
many
let's-
more tomes do you need?
Good question. Are the merchants in Charlian now?
Oh, Razat.
Radzahan.
Oh, okay. Good, let me go check.
it's in the western hallway in the market.
I can show you when you
First,
pop
the
in.
first merchant.
That's left for people who don't know directions.
It's,
like me.
Starboard.
If you turn north, wait, that's still a direction. Just kidding. Ugh. I always forget which hallway it's in, so.
This,
What
no,
am
it's
I
next to
doing here?
Thevnir.
I don't know where you're.
Oh yeah, I was selling stuff.
Yes, part of the game
Oh,
screen
so-
is cut off. Thank you. I did crop it for another game. God damn.
Okay,
Where the?
some more seals. While we wait.
You not have. Seer and Thavnir.
Yeah, I may not have. I couldn't find the fucking Razadhan Aetherite in the list, so figured I could just click here. And then somebody pointed out that I had messed something up on the stream, so I'm trying to do a million different things. Sorry about that. I haven't actually. I didn't actually attune to it. Awesome.
Oh, you know what?
How did I manage
It
that?
unlocked so late. I get it.
All right.
And even when you're there, it's like, this is totally turned off. It's like, oh, come on. We don't want you to get back here just in case. You know.
My cup looks like it needs more sangria. I'll be right back.
I agree.
Weasel just yelled at me.
Weasel?
Everything.
It's so white.
I juggle a million things.
Whitrit?
All right.
That's what it is. That's what it says.
Wait, I can fly. What am I doing? There.
But also taken the airship landing. There's an airship to here from somewhere, I think.
Directly to Razadhan?
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, I was trying to learn all those, thinking that I could like
All right.
work the angles.
I don't know. I just remember reading about it.
I missed something.
But yeah, but I'm looking at the map here, and yep, there's an airship landing, and there's a mini aetherite to it.
What are we talking about?
Her mom.
Oh, that's fair.
How is she, by the way?
She's mom,
She's
Mm.
mom.
dwelling on death, depression.
Oh, jeez. That's not something to do. Mortality is a real thing when you get old, guys.
That's why I'll never get old.
I'm gonna slap this real quick.
Oh yeah, get that.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm actually gonna go to the bathroom.
I do like this flame, I think.
Yeah, there we go. Feels good.
Yep, and over here is the tombstone exchange. Start with your weakest eye level, right?
Yeah, let's see. Let's see what we got. It's probably 60. Yeah, I got some trash in here. A ring and a necklace. Or an earring. Yeah.
You need what
Have you unlocked expert roulette yet?
No, I have the 2 dungeons to do it. So if I do those, I'll get tomestones for that, and then I can get...
Exactly.
Yeah, let's see. This might work out. If I can replace 2 of these with 570, yeah, that could do something. Oh, I can wait. I can buy stuff right now. Hold on a minute.
Oh yeah, look at all this crap.
Okay, well, that's better. Alright, let me queue for...
And are you dissing his outfit, Cash?
No, I'm just in his his gear, not his outfit. I mean, the white mage outfit's pretty baller.
I liked what they did with it. It looks really good. It's got the white and red accents. I'm into that.
I mean,
Big on the ribbon thing.
Yeah,
very standardized. Like, you know,
Yeah.
when you get a job thing, it's like why does it look any different than the last one? It's still red and white. It's like, that's because it's a white mage.
Yeah.
Waiting for Smile 10. Is it Ella? 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 Ella?
She did say she was going.
Oh yeah, she said she was using the restroom. That's right.
Oh.
That's fine. On a rush, clearly.
Probably make like 3 stops on the way back too.
Oh. Quest to unlock something.
I could probably make you a dyeable version of that. Worm top that you got on.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, you can make dyeable. Yeah,
Yeah, there's an augmented version. I don't have it. If you want to make one, go for it because I think it looks cool. So the wings on the butt wings.
If I get enough tomes, there are certain body tomes you can get from turn 5, I believe. Turn 4.
Yeah. Probably got some and threw them away.
Yeah. I don't know how much they sell for on the board. Go to my house here. Now that I've guided the clouder off.
And honestly, it's really easy to solo these days. I can get whatever from there.
I remember, what was that? Let's see. I've got all those old.
Cubs. No, I'm the only one streaming.
Let's see. Crap.
Oh, shit.
Is that facial hair on that childish-looking avatar? Yeah, he's got a little goatee. That's exciting.
What the cost looks like on these things.
There's no marker board here. I forgot.
Not in rabbit hands now.
No.
Yes. What, 10,000 gil for the 2 I need of the body tomes. The probably most expensive thing is going to be which might not be expensive if you...
Can't you just buy it? Am I wrong?
See, I want to see how much...
What's up?
Oh no, I'm seeing if there's a dyeable dreadworm robe of casting for sale.
Oh, okay.
They were looking at here. Amy.
Yes, I keep forgetting you can buy gear. You could just do that. You can turn money into equipment.
It's 300. It's
No.
375,000.
That's for the replica. You can't dye the replica.
Yeah, you can't. That's what you have to. The replicas are the ones that are dyeable.
But then why isn't it letting me dye it?
No, you have the real one.
No, I mean the replica. Oh, I see it now. Okay, never mind. 3. This is chump change. I'm just gonna buy it.
Think I should grow a beard? I don't know. Maybe. I don't think I'd look very good with a beard.
Area that is going to be the most expensive. I don't think that's.
Oh yeah, that's really cool, guys. I'm glad I did that.
Oh, those are cheap as hell nowadays. It's only
What
500.
are?
I could. The Battlecraft Demi Materia.
Oh yeah, there's super I sell.
Oh yeah, that's. I mean, I could make one. Probably real cheap. Maybe I'll
Right.
make one for myself. I don't know. I'm not a caster, so. Should I buy it?
I'm back. What are we doing?
You're back! Yay! Hi.
Welcome back.
We're
I
gonna
was
run,
going to the bathroom, and then I got caught up by Abe.
we're gonna run Smile Ton a ton.
Yeah.
Smile ton a ton.
That one and the Omicron.
Oh please, let's do the other one too, because
Oh, well, yeah.
it's fun.
We'll do this one and the other one, and then we should have enough. Mr. Cloud off.
This is good for me too, because this will pad.
And we get a bonus. I think.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I could buy gear for my Black Moon.
No, but I mean, because this is his first time here, we get a bonus.
Oh.
I believe. Tomes.
I forgot to pour more wine, guys. This is a
Ooh.
tragedy.
Oh, that is tragic.
Maybe I can get Abe to do it. Abe!
You just teach Vader to do it.
Vader doesn't have any thumbs. He can't lift bottles.
Oh my god, I'm in love with this music.
Pretty great.
It's a fun little dungeon. Oh, let's see if I can fuck up that first boss.
Oh yeah, we do. Yeah, we get 40.
Oh yeah, we do. I thought it was poetic, so I'm happy.
Whee!
Nope.
At the bunnies.
I missed out.
I guess of all the dungeons to be hopping in, this makes sense.
Totally.
I never thought of it
Yep.
that way.
Cool. They made camera fly-throughs a part of the dungeon.
Yes. Think about this dungeon compared to the one we just did.
Yeah.
Cool more. And let me put my tank stance on.
Yeah, do that because everyone hates me right now.
Nap did not understand what I meant when I wagged my empty wine glass at him and said, "Babe," because now he's on Discord talking to his cousins.
Oh, he knew.
Cloud, what are you doing for New Year's?
I don't think I have any plans right now, so playing video games and getting drunk, sure, why not?
Yeah. I was gonna say we're doing an Ember New Year's because all of our friends have COVID, so we can't go out and hang.
Oh no!
Except for Cash, who doesn't have any outside friends aside from us.
Not true. We do have outside now. I'm gonna make plans with my buddy David, who I'm having lunch with tomorrow.
Yeah. Are you?
Yeah.
You're not gonna hang out with us?
Well, if I have to prove a point.
You don't have to
Maybe.
prove a point.
Okay,
I'm just
I'll hang
ragging
out
on
with
you, dude.
Oh,
You know I know.
Jez is maybe doing some virtual jackpot.
Yeah, I was thinking like that. Maybe we could do some stupid, like, I don't know, drunk Among Us, because I'm real fun at that. Suck at Among Us sober, so I'm even worse when I'm drunk. Remember the first time we played Among Us, guys?
No,
Yes.
because was I there? I don't think I was.
You were absolutely there. I was drunk on soju and
I think I was there.
raspberry wine. It was ridiculous.
Ooh,
Oh, I was so drunk.
that's a chaser.
I'm gonna.
I have videos of it, and I'm like, I took that? I played that? What the hell?
Pulling big.
Okay.
Oh, big
she
pull's
said.
happening. All right, here we go. Here we
I
go.
got this.
Tank stance is on. We're ready.
I got my mitigation going. Get this up.
Here, let me help. Let me help.
Also, I'm having to relearn controls on keyboard right now, so I might miss something.
Oh, that's my
You should have
fave.
warned me about that one. Figured you were at least decent enough.
Because you're controlling.
Oh crap!
We're good.
We'll be
That's
fine.
We're fine.
I didn't throw
Calm
hologram.
down.
I totally trusted him.
Trust fall.
Also, I can't see my
So that's a big deal.
white mage gauge at all. I don't know where it went.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, it's gone. Okay.
Did you feed the blood gods?
I didn't actually. So my lilies are all dried up. Where? Healing gauge. There it is.
Hey.
All right. I think it was tucked behind the target bar. It was shockingly hard to see.
That's
Make
horrible.
bit.
Oh, I can't believe that Lafayette said that about you, Bella.
What? That horrible face. Rude.
I know, right?
I have a pretty face.
You do. It's a lovely face.
Pretty dragon.
But don't die this time.
I didn't
Why?
die.
Why did they make a robot face?
It wasn't me that died.
No. Who died? Was it me?
I think it was the
I hope it
healer
wasn't me.
that was with us last time.
Wasn't that me? Wasn't I a scholar that time?
I mean, was it? Maybe.
Oh no, I meant the red frowny face.
What will you do now?
That is a
I'm
good
in the right place.
question. Maybe I should get a loose frowny face.
In the right spot. Let's see. Nope. Was not.
Okay.
How am I supposed to tell?
I'll just
I-
get off my
Alright.
lawn. He's so angry. Oh,
Is
I mean, this isn't even a lawn. This looks like more like a patio.
right.
doesn't.
Yeah, it's just an HOA
Oh, Jesus.
had with power.
Ow. All right. So, how do you know which one is gonna spit next?
The line.
Is it the one on the right? Okay.
Right now, right? Yes, the lines are going that way.
No! Ah!
Sure, you
I'm
get
good.
pushed.
I'm good.
Shucks! Ugh. Okay.
Sorry, I died.
Oh,
I didn't know if the thing I was trying was possible. I'm sorry.
It's quite all right. I just think it's funny that the first time I ever ran this, I didn't know what I was doing, and I didn't get hit by anything bad.
That's the worst, though, because then you don't know how to do it next time.
I mean, I don't think I ran it as a trust, but I mean, maybe I did.
Alright, very quick. Alright.
Same side, right? That
Nothing.
doesn't change.
The side changes.
No, I mean, like, the lines have to reset. Like, you know what? I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know
I know what
you
I mean. I know what I'm saying. That's all that matters.
Yeah, why is this guy so angry?
mean. It is on an HOA.
That might be why. Oh, you get the mechanic now? Yeah. The debuff up here.
Yeah, they probably
Just, I
did
mean, I
this
didn't
too, though.
care enough to...
I guess if you stack the wrong face twice in a row, you take damage.
No, they love me. The board members. The people who don't know understand what the HOA does. This is no.
Nobody likes me.
Like, why isn't the HOA paying for this? Because you're not paying for this.
What? I don't understand. What's happening?
HOAs. I don't know.
You
I don't,
say
I
that
don't have
HOAs
one.
They want services, but they don't want to pay for it. Like, what
Doesn't
we're paying
everybody
you.
want
Oh my
services?
God.
Yeah, that's
Aren't you younger than me?
Fucking limit break.
it's like cornerstone of the human race stuff.
I mean, Cash lives in a very posh neighborhood in Utah, so
And by
of course
posh,
he's in the HOA.
not.
It's a nice place.
It's nice, but we're not. I mean, we're like the lower part of the real posh areas. It goes like super posh,
Man,
kind of posh.
you
and
will
then,
off
like,
people.
here's a
you
bunch of
always
houses
make
that we
slightly
can
better.
fit all in one spot.
This reminds me of the staircase. I just
Whoa.
realized.
What would you say is the primary mission and benefit of a homeowners association?
In my neighborhood,
Spending all your money.
making sure that the outside of our houses get
Has matching trash cans.
no, the siding and the roof are all covered by the HOA. Plus,
Is that what you do as a member of the HOA? You fight for that kind of shit?
sidewalks need to be shoveled.
Mow
Like,
my
man, this-
lawn!
This is the most
Our
boring.
lawns
That
are
I
all
would
shared.
never be in an HOA.
If you were
My
in
whole
a
life.
townhome, you're probably in
Honestly,
an HOA.
that is going to be my cry for help if I'm ever abducted by aliens. If the HOA.
If
That's
you're
when you know.
if you're in an old neighborhood with your own yard and all that, like no HOA, but
I'm gonna say as
you're-
a. Go
But
ahead.
as you know, your houses are all connected.
I don't want to talk over this
And you
gentleman,
share the
but H.
same-
Prondle, that's a very deep question that I can't answer right now
I wish I
because
had
there's other people talking.
then I wouldn't have to
But if
know
you
my-
whisper it to me on Twitch, I can write a
rather,
more
I
complete
wouldn't have to know
answer
my husband.
when I'm not streaming.
Yeah, well.
Or in another conversation.
That's or do.
Well,
Just have
I don't want to
house.
live in an HOA that doesn't mow my lawn.
Well, then you want to live in a condo society, but then they are a little bit more strict on everything else.
Society.
Like-
That sounds like my old lady future condo society.
Ah,
I'm gonna become.
I'm gonna sit on my balcony and drink wine.
My,
and do things.
Grandmother
just
raised
judge
me
people.
to live in a condo just because, yeah, easy to deal with. Don't have to worry about the yard.
Condo
outside.
in let's see, Lake Tahoe. Does that sound good? That sound like a
Yeah.
plan, X?
They might have a
How much money
racquetball
you
court.
guys gonna have?
I don't know.
Like Behemoth, thanks for gifting a sub. Well, I appreciate that.
Look, I'm
Um,
high. That way, you know, if I go a little lower, you know, that's fine. I don't know where to aim low.
Prondle, I'll try to find a dip in the conversation because
That's boring.
I do empathize with what you said, and I do feel similarly sometimes.
None.
Mudboggin, thanks for the reset.
I'm talking about the Great Lakes Midwest, not the weird Midwest where the cornhole.
Well, that was literally the Midwest I was talking. Great
No, no,
Lakes
no.
are not the Midwest. That's the Northwest. Well, actually, that's
No.
just like the central north.
I'm
Really.
talking about Michigan, Ohio.
That's not the Midwest.
Ohio.
When I think Midwest, I think like Oklahoma, like
Huh.
Kansas. You know, Midwest.
Definitely
Well-
something a Floridan would say.
Listen,
Yeah.
you're right. You're right. I've lived a sheltered life.
Growing up in Ohio.
Floridians call
Midwest.
ourselves Southern, and we don't even know what Southern means.
You're not. Yeah, you're not.
Yeah, you guys are
You're like something
weird
else.
Southerners.
It's okay. I live in Georgia now. It doesn't matter. I'm definitely
But now
Southern
you're
now.
in Southern.
Yeah. Now I'm in the South. Wait, does this mean that Ohio is considered the Midwest?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I think it's anywhere they wear puffy jackets and eat primarily out of casserole trays. That's kind of how I define it.
Casserole
That's-
trays are a
Yeah.
staple.
That is the point we're making.
I
Yeah.
get it. I get it.
They're very delicious.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to send it off for this tiny little crowd.
What is it, scrapple? It's just kind of everything baked.
So, what is Scrapple? Is like a thing you can actually.
What is that? Like Snapple?
No, it's like a.
Isn't that like a Midwest dish?
It has like no Scrapple. Like you can buy it. It's like
Oh,
like
What
it's
is
a meat, a canned meat, isn't it? I
What?
think.
Yeah.
That's
I don't-
spam. That's spam.
No, it's not. No, Scrapple is like something I think you can.
Well,
I'm
that's your
pretty
next
sure I've
recipe.
seen it on a shelf.
it's the loaf.
Make a recipe
Okay.
with Scrapple.
But you know what? I could be wrong. I was wrong about the Midwest. So don't listen to me.
Hey Cloud, with this guy, watch out for the arrows.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a little polygon face.
Follow people.
Oh, he looks cool.
He does look cool.
It's a little Deus Ex over here.
Power Rangers. In space.
Go Power Ranger in space.
In space.
Oh man, why am I still back here?
Go Power Rangers in space.
Is that the actual song? They just added in space? Oh, okay.
No, I was making shit.
I didn't see that one, so.
I mean, you know what? There's so many iterations of it that it's very possible. But
Some dude got like mad paid to just add in space at the end.
I could,
Oh, no, I know. I just.
I could write jingles for, you know, preteen dramas. Totally.
It was the last
Commission
Power
me.
Rangers series that was connected to any of the other Power Rangers series in any meaningful sense.
Is it the Zeo or Neo or?
Oh, they're not.
It goes Power Rangers, Zeo,
Zeo?
Power Rangers,
Should we go over
Turbo,
here? Should we go over there?
Power Rangers
fuck.
in Space.
I guess it's fine.
And they're not canonically connected anymore?
Oh yeah, no. After Space, they're not really.
I don't think
They
so.
kind of are, but so very loosely, only for team-up episodes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
They still
there's
team up.
Link Kara from Atop the Fourth Wall does this really cool series, Power Rangers. I forget it's a retrospective where you watch it. And comment on all the seasons, and like goes back and does interviews, figures out why certain things were done the way they were done.
I get hit by that. I was totally out of that.
I think the server disagrees with you, man.
Apparently. Apparently it
Talk
does.
about Power Rangers, and here we are. Not pay attention.
Nope.
Power Rangers always pay attention. And they pick up litter, and they study.
And they save the world, just
Yeah.
like the warrior of freaking light.
Anyone can be a Power Ranger.
Right?
You can definitely glamour like a Power Ranger, I'm sure.
I think that you
Found it.
like. Don't they actually have
Yeah,
like
the Garos.
gear you can buy? Yeah.
And then there's the Power Ranger poses.
What did I just get hit by? I call bullshit.
It's true. Power Rangers can breakdance. Aren't Bulk and Skull, like those actors, they're still in the series though, right?
Favorite.
They've shown up now and again.
Oh, okay. And just swing in for a cameo.
Yeah, for mostly cameos or like,
Just like Jason David Frank.
yeah,
Can't
he
let
shows
go.
up because he's got nothing else to do.
Can't let go. I've seen him at a couple of nerd cons.
Yeah, I think I did too. Him and
I took a karate class.
the original Black.
Hell yeah.
That's when I learned that the original Black Ranger was missing a finger,
Interesting.
I did not know that.
What?
and you can tell he doesn't really even hide it.
You can tell.
You can tell when he,
I'm gonna have to go back and watch
Yeah.
Soda Power Rangers.
like, you have to look at his hand.
I guess I never did that.
Glove is like they don't make a special glove for him or anything like that.
So it just dangles?
It just dangles. He's
Oh
like,
my
yeah.
God.
And I didn't realize that until I saw him at the convention. He's talking. I was like, what? My childhood has been a lie. And then Gimli went on some really weird tirade about something.
I know certain people that would be like, they never explained that. I don't understand. Dicks.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, if it's Power Rangers, then his like severed finger would be. Rita would cast a spell on it and make it like a 60-foot tall finger that they'd have to beat up.
His lack of finger.
That would be dramatic. Oh man, how tragic is that? You got to beat up your own severed index finger.
And
wouldn't
didn't
even
explain
how
to
he
anybody
wanted
how it got severed.
Yeah, that part is just not touched on. The Rangers know what they have to do.
I don't understand.
Most heroes don't. This is just what you're called to do in your time.
I mean,
Ours is not the reason why.
Yeah.
it's weird
Correct.
when you see characters like, wait, he had a deformed something? Like Radar from MASH has a deformed hand.
Does he?
Yep.
I never
They
really
tried
watched.
to actually hide it on him. Like having hold a clipboard or something with that hand all the time.
Oh, clever, because that doesn't draw extras.
But if you pay close up, you'll be like, oh, yeah, nice. Yep.
I'm gonna start looking at the hands of everyone in every TV show because I feel like if I've missed one, I've missed them all. Yeah. I would not be a good spy.
Got the there my Black Ranger pose. Everybody got a
Tank.
Ranger
Come
pose.
on, Cash Tank stuff. Come on, go.
I'm doing my poses.
Yeah, we
I
have to
gotta-
run like 700 Smilettons. Or Smiletons, or whatever.
Smile-it-ons. I don't know.
Smileton. Isn't that the cat? I don't know.
I don't
Smileton? Smiles?
I don't know the answer. I just sangria.
You just what?
Yeah.
I just sangria. It's a verb.
I thought you said finger ya.
Whoa.
Not unless you find me.
Whoa,
weird.
whoa.
God.
Oh, I'm so
Really think
sorry.
I am.
Spies trained to study hands. I guess I'm assuming, yeah. Wouldn't they? Wouldn't a spy notice somebody's hands? That seems like a spy thing to do.
Fight the Roomba.
Oh, wait, what? There. Oh, the speaker,
The
yeah.
stripper. Yeah.
Why didn't I remember
Consuela.
that? I named it that.
Yeah, what did you name it? You named it a Roomba.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was trying to figure out what it was. She's like, it's a Roomba.
Oh.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I did this left.
am really sad. Because that would make me smile at this
About what?
More wine.
You're sad about more wine.
I'm sad I don't have more wine in the
Oh.
glass.
Oh, the world makes sense.
Did the sangria make it not make sense?
No, you were just really quiet.
Oh. Was I mumbling? I'm sorry.
Oops.
Oh, and then...
Ooh.
Yellow, look at my butt wing. Look at 'em.
I was trying.
Cute. I like your butt wings.
I put wings on everything in this game.
Butt wings! Those are pretty cool. That's a cool outfit. Where's that from?
Oh, that's the final turn for Robocasting.
When you finish Endwalker,
I like your horns.
2 nights ago, basically.
Thank you.
I have horns. I have 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not my
That-
horns.
Is that better than mine?
No.
No.
I was just, I was comparing.
Alright.
Have horns. Let's go!
I'm doing my ranger poses.
I saw that. Alright. Hicks, tell them what's up. Tell them we're not to skip.
I'll just yell it out. Because I won't remember.
Don't stand in the red. How hard could it be?
I mean, that's
Go
true.
over here. Follow us to the spot because
This one goes.
going far.
Ah!
Means going close.
But then go back to the middle because
But then,
sometimes it
yeah,
spawns
sometimes there's
close.
mines that spawn, and they will spawn under your feet if you're not careful.
And then you die.
Okay.
Well,
It has
it'll
happened.
hurt. You might
I
not.
died this time. It happened.
Hicks was unfortunate.
It spawned directly under my feet. I was very sad.
Cash is very close to one.
Yeah, the cash.
Am I on one?
No.
But he wouldn't.
You would
it
know.
would
You would know if you were on one.
And I got hologram.
That makes one of us, doesn't it?
At some point, he's going to do a left and a right thing, and he means his left and his right. So just stay away from that.
That's up here, so we want to go first.
Yes,
Because his left is our right.
exactly.
Yeah, he usually alternates sides. From what I've seen. Pretty sure he goes left, right, left, right,
I
left,
really,
right.
I
The
could be
minute you
wrong.
say that, he won't.
Probably.
Okay.
The double arrows and go to that side.
Well,
Bombs.
What do we do now?
He does something like this.
Yeah.
You go
I'm
back
just
to this.
going
Back here? Oh, okay.
It's the only option.
Okay.
Except for cash.
I have a deck.
Gotta be bold.
No. How...
I don't have vulnerability.
Oh, there it is. Hooray.
Right. We need to go right. Ah! Fuck.
I got hit by all that.
Sorry, it's my fault. Everything's my fault.
Is it? Is it though?
Oh, everything's good.
I don't think that's true. I don't think everything is your fault.
Oh, I'm paralyzed. Oh, that took me a while to figure that out. Woohoo!
That's correct.
I am bad at this game. That sounds like something to be a doctor about.
For sure.
You need more fiber or less fiber.
See a doctor today.
You need a
Discharge.
certain amount of fiber.
Okay, left.
Oh, left.
Oh,
Back here, back.
oh, oh, that's what you meant.
Okay. Alright, so you can't... It all happens at the same time. I thought I might be able to walk in between it.
Sometimes it doesn't. It's stupid.
Oh, okay.
It's true.
Like now, if he does it, it'll not happen at the same time. Because the two bombs are out, I think. He's not cast yet now, so
So of course it doesn't matter.
Ah! Uh-oh.
Oh, this one. We're gonna be really entertaining in here. Don't.
Can you win?
In Pandemonium. We're gonna be real entertaining.
I've done it exactly once, so I know.
But 0 times, so yes, that makes 2 of them.
Ah,
Did it twice.
I'm going.
The one
I'll
where I
be
left
back.
you behind, I did it 3 times.
Hooray!
Hey, extra point.
hey.
Oh,
I like it.
nothing I need.
I'm gonna go get a little more wine real quick. Give me 2 minutes.
No worries.
Yeah, perfect.
Ooh, GG's. Yeah, I might as well use the restroom too. Hooray! I love it when my little potato's happy. No bathroom break? No, I have to. You don't want the stream to happen without bathroom breaks. I'll be back in just a second. Where exactly are we here in the story? Well, I finished Endwalker, so I guess there's slight spoilers. That dungeon was me trying to stop a runaway drill on the moon called the Big Cheese. I'll be right back.
I think
He's
I
AFK.
think he's taking a firework at the moment.
I'm back.
I was saying
Oh.
don't. Oh, hi.
Uh,
I was saying don't queue us up yet. I'm trying to buy some gear for my black mage real quick.
okay. No queuing. Let me see if... How much do I have now? Ooh, I think I can buy another trinket. Another little sparkly.
Yay.
Congratulations.
What's your eye?
It is 558.
Getting there. Getting there.
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
Let's do the Omicron one. I bet you get enough F for something else too.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm short of getting that.
Oh man, I just passed some people wearing the demon wings. They actually look kind of cool.
Demon rings.
I wish you could do more with the wings. Or do you mean
What?
the...
Like fly
is it
with
the
them?
cat? Just like that they would be on in more circumstances.
Like what circumstances are you thinking?
Like all the time. Instead of just being a thing that you pop while you're in...
Oh, is
Like-
it
Oh, real big hot dog with a VIP or ban.
Wings are. The demon wings are...
Let's see
outfit.
what your fate is today. We're at 560 now. All right.
Like
Alright, so
putting on my Diablo swings makes my chocobo disappear.
I thought that was gonna be a VIP.
It's weird.
Ouch. Oof. Real big hot dog. I'm sorry to do this.
Diablo swings makes my chocobo.
I gotta ban your ass now.
Huh.
Thank you for watching the channel enough to have that many points in the first place, but
do a strange thing?
Oh, I should go back.
you banned.
Remind me when we run stuff.
Thank you, though.
If the
But you're banned.
caster rank drops, I need that.
Huh.
Because I still have like a level 82 one.
That's ridiculous.
I know.
Get out of here. Get out of here with your
Keeks with the VIP or ban. Rolling it again.
Ah, ow.
Bless you.
Thank you. Those are the class points, so I can actually dye my gear. Hey, Ix, when can you start running around with a ruby carbon? You get to pick your color.
Didn't you demand that bans become 95%? No, bans are now 70%.
Or just Aggie.
So it is tilted in bans now.
It's like this carbuncle.
Very sorry.
Oh, I was talking and typing at the same time. It's a bad idea.
Very sorry, Keeks. Thank you very much for saving up that many channel points,
Works
but
like that.
you also are banned.
Oh, okay.
I have mine glamored to Garuda.
So you can do that anytime?
Yeah. It's
Thank you very
like
much,
yours,
Keeks.
so
Always
it's
good
like
having you
whatever.
around.
Oh.
But that's two bans. It hurts.
That's cool. That's good to
So
know.
like, to get one like mine, you do like this.
There's a ferret minion. Oh, it's a meerkat. There's a Timon. There's a
There's
ducky.
a mink one, which is essentially a ferret, but just all white.
A meerkat is so cute.
Oh, I see him. Oh.
Cute.
Where's my meerkat?
Simone. Huh? We're in Razadhan.
No, I'm turning into.
Mom did her best. Let me
Cute.
draw a card for you.
I'm right whenever.
I want.
You redeemed a real-life trading card, so I'll draw that. 1 second. Do you guys ready to queue?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
We're all back.
Well, it'll have to wait. Which means I might forget.
You would be. You would be toasted.
Everyone picked like this is like the most involved game, and I'm on call with other people to start. Oh, here, I'll just draw it real quick,
Very tall.
but I don't have much time. All right,
No,
here you
that
go.
one was pretty beefy, but I'm also like
It's
a,
the
like the
Mega Man X card Morph Moth. Morph Moth. You've won a Morph Moth.
So there's that. Man, what an awesome person giving us extra tomes.
Who would do that for us?
I don't know, but me and
I thought you guys don't suck. I told you my story.
me
I'll try to show a better shot of it after we finish this dungeon.
someday.
Oh, have you? Oh, Panda, yeah.
I haven't run it yet.
So we can do this, and then we can just flip into the expert roulette. Hopefully in all of that.
Let's do it.
Get enough to do this sweet raid. I love the classic Final Fantasy text boxes that these guys have.
Yes, they're very old school.
Neat idea for a race too. Very Alexander the Great.
Robot race.
Yeah.
I'm listening to Alexander the Great.
I'm not that well versed in like non-MMO Final Fantasy. Naf knows them.
Well, when I hear Alexander the Great, I'm thinking like
The guy from the street.
like Macedonia.
Yeah.
Conquer all the way to the. I don't remember.
Where
It's not my forte.
It was for me in high school, but I lost it all. High school was a long time ago. God, next year is my 20th high school. It makes me want to kind of grow up a little.
You want to talk about it?
Mine too. I would go if I had abs. I would go. That's gonna be my.
If I had abs.
Sorry.
Yeah, if I can get abs before it's time to go, then I will, just to kind of show off. But
Yours or just like get somebody else? Here are my.
yeah,
Somebody else's abs.
I could rent somebody's abs.
I
Or you
mean,
could just you could get a like a spray tan. You could just have to spray it on.
Yeah,
Get
like
it contoured.
it has the.
They don't have to be real.
They totally make wearable abs. You just have to make sure they match your skin tone.
Like
I guess yeah. If I'm gonna show them off,
shirt at this reunion, like
that
is
might
that
be
the plan?
that's yeah. Basically.
That's, I mean, how else are you gonna get everyone?
Topless reunion.
Insert your dom
God.
best graduate.
It would be fun role playing like the most insecure person at the reunion. Like get a spray tan and fake teeth, and like rent a really nice suit, and just go and try to like impress everybody as hard as you can. Oh, that would be fun. Just really lean into it.
Talk to telling you invented the post-it note.
I was just gonna say this is a Romeo and Michelle moment.
Actually, yeah, it kind of is.
My dad invented post-it.
I can't even figure out when my reunion was supposed to be. I just can't find any way to let me know.
Alright,
Like, is there going to be a reunion? And I'm like, who do you ask?
My graduating class. Well, we have like a Facebook group.
Yeah, there's bound to be a Facebook group.
Very organized.
My graduating
knew I
class
was not
tried to
invited.
do that, and it went down in flames. Like they could not get organized to save their life, but also we went to a shit school, so it's not surprising.
That's a bummer. I don't know if I'm actually gonna go. Like, I think they've taken polls now for it, and one of the options is like a whole weekend. Still lived where we not like a weekend, but like so various things happening over a Saturday and a Sunday. So people with families can go one day, and then people who want to just like hang out with old friends can go one day. Like because most of the people I went to school with have like babies. Actually,
they
most of
probably
the people I
have
went to school with have like kids that have graduated. What am I? But some people still have young. So I think that's cool. But also, like, if I lived closer, then maybe I'd want to go. I don't know. It just depends on when they do.
And figure out how to rent like a good sports car. Yeah, this is totally mine. Drove it all the way out.
Right. Do donuts in the parking lot,
Pond
then
Valley here.
like wreck it on the curb.
Do your friends from high school like follow you on like social media? Because they're gonna know you're full of shit.
No. I don't hang out on social media.
I mean, but you have social media.
I do have social media.
Nomad, you won a Rocket League tournament?
Very little.
Congrats.
Enough to go and see my family.
You get a muscled ab shirt. That'll impress everybody.
And a few friends. There's only like a couple weeks from high school still.
The most boring form of social media. Okay, I don't remember this place. I only did it once.
I like this guy. He's
Pretty
cute.
sure I did it with a trust because you told me to.
Not this one.
You told me to do it. Well, no, I'm pretty sure I did most stuff with the trust.
Okay, so
actually.
he has the little arrows on the side can't. So hold on.
Okay. So just kind of try to stay near the center line of this guy. Oh, okay. And I can see just forward and back.
Switch it up, don't worry.
I mentioned I hate these fucking rabbits so much.
You did.
What?
Yay, the rabbits is-
I like them. They're cute.
I don't know why.
Okay, all right, Toaster, I'm gonna challenge you right now. What name one thing you like about Final Fantasy?
Oh, shoot.
Sage is great. It's such a good class.
That's fair.
I'm like, the rabbits are adorable.
They are.
They
What?
ruin,
They're earnest.
absolutely ruin the pacing of the story.
They're like the same as the fairies, right? It's just like a weird side story kind of
I
thing.
think the fairies were way more.
The
Oh,
fairies
yeah.
didn't
Oh,
last as
I wasn't
long
paying
in the
attention to, like,
storyline.
the-
So like they came and went super fast, and yeah, they were annoying, but you didn't deal with them for that long.
I guess that's a good point.
Oh my god.
They did, yeah, they did kind of try to make them even more
One of
characters.
the bunnies as a minion.
Minion.
I'm sure it won't happen until they're a beast quest. Or
They
beast
were
god.
annoying
yeah.
in the first zone you encounter them in, but
Ah.
they're less. I feel like they're less annoying later on in the story.
Really gotta
Personally.
get those weapon guardings. They're super nice. I've seen Diamond and Emerald. I haven't seen Ruby weapons guarding.
Saw that I ran any of those. I don't remember what these things do.
I haven't read
Yeah.
any of them either.
Run them around until they blow up.
Oh.
Ow! Ow!
Because
Ow!
I got hit by one. It sucked.
If you just run them around, they'll blow up behind you. And you won't get hit. Oh,
Oh shoot.
center here.
Ow!
Be my
The electric slide.
Yeah, when you get that, go towards the center because it'll knock people around.
I mean, like it just did.
Yes, exactly like that. But it's happened before. It's bad. Very frightening.
Go forward. Got it this time. There we go. I occasionally read the spell ability. At least this one shows you which one he's going to attack through.
Yeah.
I believe that was Larboard. Maybe Starboard.
Barbard. Wow, we don't even have a limit break.
Not yet. It's too good
What
for
is
that.
Is that what it is? We're too good?
Yeah.
There you go, Ella.
That's not what I needed. No, I need a black mage. I need a caster ring. I don't need anything for my bard. I'm good to go. Bard just needs stuff from Panda. I mean, Bard. Why do I keep calling it Bard? It's a dancer. I danced to Bard too. What the heck? Good for you. It's a dancing Bard. Get to wear skirts.
Damn it. There.
It's the wines.
Alright, I'm going to try a bigger pool here.
This music rules.
Right. I'm actually
Oh.
enjoying it more than my black mage, which is sad.
Where is that? Oh,
What are you
Ix.
doing, bro?
I
That's
attracted.
surprising because
attention
they
of
didn't
everything.
do that many changes with Dancer,
Oh, crap.
from what I can tell.
I know. I think I just like the mobility Like, I think I'm just overstanding still.
Put on a hallowed ground instead of provoke, and they look both the same.
They're
No,
both yellow.
they're both yellow. They're both a guy holding the sword up.
They should do something about that tweet.
They probably should. They probably should. The first time I've confused the two.
Have you had rum tonight, Kat?
No, I have not. That's
Do you
tomorrow.
have bourbon?
I have
Is
not.
it? Are we gonna do Panda before we have rum?
Wait,
Why not
is
during?
it supposed to stop drinking?
I mean, not you apparently, since you don't have to work tomorrow.
I
Some
do
of us have to adult.
I mean,
They fucking suck. So I
Agreed.
walk into work, and it's just two of my managers and me.
Judo Skunk, I don't know if I said thank you for the cheer. Thank you
Yeah,
for the
so my
cheer.
friend texts me and he's like, "Hey,
I know I'm not being super interactive now, but appreciate you guys just hanging out.
Shit." He's like, "Yeah, I think Michelle got it too." And I was like, "Well, fuck, that's the other person." And then, so because of the way our hours work, there are people who come in a little later in the day and don't come in at the same time. So until those people came in, I was the only person, like the only actual employee, and it was just the two managers. One of my managers was running the drive-through and the teller line at the same time while I was doing account services on my own. So I had this like big ass line, and I didn't even like. One of our part-timers came in early, a couple hours to help out, and then someone came in on their day off to help just cover for lunch breaks. And I didn't
That's
when she
awesome.
finally came in, and they're like, "Oh, you can go on lunch." I was like, "What time is it?" Like it was just 12. Like, and I was like, "Holy shit!" Like the whole morning just like flew by.
Flew
I was so
by.
busy. Yeah.
Are you off tomorrow? No, I guess not, because everybody's got COVID, right?
No, they're observing the holiday on Saturday
Oh, that's right.
or whatever.
That makes well, and that's are you one of those things that's open like half the day
No, yeah, we're only open 4 hours on Saturday.
to like noon?
Yeah,
that's pretty-
we're 9 to 1 for 4 hours. Yeah,
That's pretty standard now, isn't it? Most banks are
Yeah.
usually open partial day on Saturday.
yeah, but it's just like that means I don't get a full 8 hours of
Yeah,
holiday pay.
that's pretty. Oh, that's why they did it.
Oh, whoops, I didn't notice that.
It sounds like a friend of mine who, she got a promotion and a raise, and she's been working a crap ton of overtime because her coworkers, her coworker, she's an at-home nurse. Her coworker got COVID, so she's been doing all this extra work and getting all of this overtime, but they still haven't given her her pay increase. So she's working all this overtime, but she's not getting the extra money for it, which is icky.
I think I figured it
Oh,
out.
up there, up here.
Crap, I
Yep.
forgot about that.
That sucks a lot.
I didn't remember about that either.
Where
The
you-
story, not that attack.
Pass
Yeah.
across the board here.
I've always hated how just work in general is always set up where they kind of expect you to overperform first, and then they'll pay you on the tail end of everything after you do everything after.
Exactly.
If they pay
If.
at all. Do that.
Yeah, if
No, go to your number and
oh
hang out there. But
Okay.
don't go into the number. But no, not in. Not in.
Here.
There you go. Press
That
stop.
is-
There we
oh
go.
I see. Got it.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
It doesn't really do anything. It just hurts less if you're at the right number.
Well, it doesn't stack.
That's where it points out. He's going to fire off the AoE at you at that number. So you don't want him to stack. So if you're stacked together, you'll hit like 3 or 4 of those in your face. Alright, down by me.
Ow! Douche.
Hey, we made it this time.
Fool me once, shame on me. Or smack my face once, shame.
What?
The boss.
Why are we smacking your face?
Cause he hurts when he
Is
hits
this
you.
kind of kink?
No, I wish.
A little puzzle. You wish someone would
It was a
smack you?
figure of speech, y'all. You're reading too much.
I'm just listening to what you're saying.
I've decided that this is the COVID dungeon.
I'm number one. I'm number one.
Oh, because of Omicron?
Omicron, Delta, all the things. Everything is like COVID related in this place. Not even the
strain is going to be the Omega strain. And it's
this, that whole section of story.
Omega
to be honest,
strain,
the whole
like
story.
Alpha?
I mean, I know they're just Greek numbers. I get it.
But I mean, the whole
Still.
story of the Omega raid was basically about alterations and trying to build the best
Yeah.
Ah!
not virus. That's what I was allude to. Machine to take out everything.
Don't move him.
So here we're at the Lambda.
Someone
I mean,
follow
that's-
on YouTube is finally doing story compilation videos. Well, like they do story compilation videos for.
Ronnie Mage.
Yeah, he finally did one for Final Fantasy. He did one for Realm Reborn,
Yeah.
and I'm waiting for him to just do everything else because I don't want to do New Game Plus to remember what happened. in the story.
Yeah. I mean, it's a cool thing that they've like implemented, but
Ah!
I don't have that much time.
Yeah.
I just did it over the summer. It was nice. Just a couple weekends.
Well,
And you can pause it.
Oh, is this a,
there's plenty of current shit
This
that I'm
is
not caught up on.
Exactly.
So not all of us have been active subscribers for 9 years, Cash. Some of us have
3,000
taken breaks.
days.
I
You
have
actually
3,000
have
days
3,000
too.
days.
I have 3,000 days on my account.
I do
meant,
too. I
what's your
just haven't
slash
played
playtime?
247 days.
95 days.
Hold on. Daytime.
95 days, 22 hours, 48.
And mine doesn't
206
really.
days. 13 hours.
What was
Mine
it?
doesn't-
206 days.
I have more
Yes.
days than you. I have 293 days, 6 hours, and 24 minutes.
You're AFK for half of that.
Only
was
in this
when-
expansion.
Yeah, that's only this expansion.
See what you've reduced us to, Yoshi? See this? This is all your fault.
Hey, don't brag on the Yoshi.
I'm not. I love
Like-
the Yoshi.
Or at least 90% of my time is all active playtime.
Yeah, mine's about the same.
I'm surprised mine isn't more, because I feel like I played a lot, but then again, like I said, I'm super behind on shit, so. Like I said, I didn't even realize Eden had 3 tiers, so
Yeah,
what does that tell you?
I don't know what that tells me. Like,
It tells you that I quit real early in Shadowbringers, that's what it tells you. I gave up.
what
I just
you
didn't-
think it was instead.
Let me just stop. I didn't think it was anything. I knew better. I mean, I've never been the best tiered or the most active rating person, so.
I could be neat to do that once or twice. But yeah, I'm usually not on the cutting edge of anything.
From what I've heard, because I never rated in WoW, is that rating in WoW was a little more accessible because of how big it was.
Well, and there's also not nearly as much, like, gated story. Like, the story gates a lot
Yeah.
of stuff. Like, you have to do the story. And I love the story. I mean, that's what I love most about this game. But also, like, yeah, WoW made it a lot easier to... Especially when they did the raid finder stuff.
Right.
It made it a lot easier.
True. Yeah, there really isn't. Definitely a lot less talking.
Yeah.
So I think more people can get to it.
Community in WoW is a lot different. Although, I mean, I feel like a lot of the WoW community has come here now, so this
Yeah.
is also different. Oh,
Wow, someone in my
Oh,
FC
isn't
has
that already?
394 days.
holy shit. That's a lot of days. This one is easy from what I remember.
Yeah,
Just don't get hit by
Ooh.
shit and kill the ads, yeah.
oh, and watch out for the sides for the across the street. So
Yeah.
just don't get fisted.
I like him. Laser
Don't
eyeball.
Get fisted, Cloud. Don't
Don't
get
get
fisted.
fisted.
It wouldn't fit.
You are tiny.
Yeah. Primary defense, being small.
You're a potato.
Battleship Pompadour.
Yeah, I love my pump. I love that it has jiggle physics.
And Pompadour is probably like the best hairstyle.
I had Noctis hair for a while. That was fun.
The first time I did this,
Ah,
I remember somebody said this looks like the Yzma from Zelda. And I was like, holy shit, that. Yeah, you remember Zelda? I think it was, Zelda.
I'm trying to think Yzma.
Ocarina.
Reina of Time.
I don't think, I not even the eyeball? Big eyeball. There's one big eyeball.
Was
Hey.
it Spider Eyeball?
Maybe? I don't know.
I mean, I remember a Link to
They
the
said
Past
it
having
and
the
it
eyeball.
registered with me, and I was like, yeah, it kind of does.
Oh, go
There's
out.
a thing.
So when it
Yeah,
looks
he
like
does the
the
outfit.
Helix, just, yeah.
Oh,
But-
yeah. Not too far.
Which Zelda game?
Ocarina of Time.
The Macarena of Time.
Ocarina.
the macaroni of time?
Ocarina? What the fuck is wrong
Alright,
with you?
and
Macaroni of time?
Macaroni of Time.
Ella,
What?
and Ella,
And
Alright, yeah. The wine. This is why I can't drink when we do Panda. I have to actually, like, be cognizant.
oh god, there's gonna be a cat for my monitor. I won't be able to see.
It's alright.
anything.
I feel like Panda's not gonna happen tonight, is it?
Oh well.
oh, you're gonna be marked in a direction?
Yeah. You want to be as far away from whatever direction you're fucking walking in as
Wants to be
possible.
in,
Because he's
right?
going to try and put you in
Want
the
to be in.
wall.
Ah.
Oh, asshole!
I wasn't paying attention to that.
What a dick!
It got me. It got me. I got got.
I got caught.
That happens. Ah.
I'm not bleeding. I'm bleeding. Bleeding.
Why can't I? There.
I'm bleeding!
Oh, this
Get fisted!
Get fisted.
Yeah, I'm actually not doing the raid yet. I don't have the item level 2. This is just a normal dungeon. Ideally, the raid happens next. And then...
move
I'm gonna
away,
go-
So, yeah,
Okay, got it.
after the march. There we go.
Asshole.
2 for 2, Ella.
Listen, I should have... I wasn't paying. Sorry, I should have walked
I
away
think
sooner.
he's gonna bring it down a dragon.
Yeah.
Oh, this.
Fisties.
Fists of Fury! And
Yeah.
now the dragon. Okay, go to the dragon, because he's gonna fucking... Get in! Yeah, there you go.
X.
Well, I was bidding on a G13 on eBay.
Did you not win?
Oh, yeah, the
I have
controller,
been-
right?
I've been outbid by $1 at
Hmm.
$1.
$41.
$22. What was that?
$41.01.
Yeah, $22 shipping, so in
Oh.
reality it's $63,
Yeah, I got her.
which isn't terrible.
Oh, sorry.
I bought the
Oh,
thing for
never mind.
50
I don't got
bucks
her.
originally.
I didn't have
It
enough help
looks like it's in good
to live through
condition,
that.
Oh, my bad.
but I kind of want to wait and test out the mod that I'm going to do before I try to buy another one.
That one I said you were trying to sell.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where are you going to get the 3D printer?
We have a 3D
actually,
printer.
Actually, I have a friend who has one. Actually, I have a couple of friends who have.
We have one.
Nice.
Abe's never used it.
Huh.
What's he doing? What's he doing? In or out? In or out?
Out.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Somebody tell
If
me.
you do manage to make that, let me, well, obviously you're going to let us know, but it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know the layout for the keys seems
Oh, I don't know exactly what. The one that I showed you had more of a. He goes through all the steps you need to do. So I was
mean,
like,
like-
I can probably do that.
The key, it makes sense because of the shape. It's supposed to follow the shape of his hand,
Ow.
and
Yeah,
I can
that
totally
was more
see like,
his.
yeah, I can totally see it,
Oh.
but I don't know. Also, I don't like the joystick being completely sticking out from the side. I'd rather it be a little bit vertical.
No, yeah. Mine will probably look more.
Sorry.
Oh, I died. When did that happen? I was pressing buttons, nothing was happening.
I couldn't heal you fast enough, my bad.
She just
It was my fault. I stood in multiple AoEs.
I did too. I was trying my best to keep, like, to hit all of my cooldowns, like all my healing shit. Like it.
Alright, I'll get fixed healed.
It's okay, we got this. He's dead.
Oh yeah, he's almost dead. It's fine.
We just get sloppy when we do it. It's not like we're
Yeah.
tight and extreme drunk.
Oh,
Which we
yeah.
can easily do now. I think, what was it? Oh, we killed Ravana in 10 seconds.
Damn.
Three of us.
Amazing.
That's just bullying.
It was fun.
Like it's
Oh
revenge.
man, did we get accommodated by anybody?
To tell you guys
Sure.
how my job thinks, I'm a huge drinker now. Because
Why?
we had a Christmas dinner a couple weeks ago, and it was being paid by the company, so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna have a couple drinks. I only had 2 beers, mind you. Everybody else maybe had half a drink, or like one of my bosses had like a margarita, and the girl sitting next to me had a margarita that she didn't finish.
Don't
So I
queue
have
yet,
2
wait.
beers, and then I'm like looking at her and I'm like, are you not gonna finish your margarita? Like almost more than half of it was there. And she's like, yeah, no, you can have it. And I drank it in like 2-3 minutes, and I was just like staring at me like, what the fuck is Jose like hardcore? Does he drink a lot? Like what's going on here? And it's like, I had 2 beers and half a margarita. Like that's nothing.
Oh man.
Like I'm not even buzzed right now.
Don't
That's
come
pretty
to us,
bad.
Like,
That's a hardcore alcoholic if I've ever heard one.
yeah.
I know the
I
signs.
I mean, drinking that much at a work thing, I guess, kind of raised alarm bells, but also,
I mean,
Lauren and I got
Oh.
Lauren and I got absolutely blitzed at the Southwest Christmas party that one year.
Nice.
Not great, because it was an open bar, so we just kept drinking.
I mean, I would have.
Yeah,
Shit. Open bar?
Okay.
No, I've been to plenty of work parties that I was definitely, when I worked for Public still, I was definitely not the most, like the hardest core alcoholic among all of my coworkers, for sure.
Sorry, I tripped into a cutscene. But
Oh.
I can cue us for expert roulette after I
Oh yeah, whenever.
finish
My
up.
work nickname is Lit Liz.
That's great.
I can even tell. I guess is it working remote?
I earned it before COVID.
Oh, nice. Trying to teach the robots about peace. Yeah.
Peace and love.
I want more.
He's
gold.
trying to bring us peace and love. Get him.
I have more.
Peace and love. Wait, what's that from?
Simpsons.
Yes.
The alien is trying to bring us peace and love. Get him.
What? No.
Yeah, I guess that's what trips me out too, is that the robots talk with old Final Fantasy boxes, and then their chunk on the map looks like the mini map from an old Final Fantasy game.
Ooh.
Does it? That's
Yeah.
cool.
Sort of.
It's got that like jagged edge thing going on.
Yeah, that weird isometric view, but it's not actually any of the maps. I don't know. That's true.
See, you're
like there's a
right, though,
secret
because,
here.
Like, they brought that into this expansion, and then they brought like the Wanderers and stuff in what's that other dungeon? Or what's the one we were in?
Milton.
Smiladin, yeah, the Wanderers and all those things from Final Fantasy XI from Dynamis. They brought those into this expansion, and I love that.
Huh.
I was talking about it, and nobody could like Ix and Cash were like,
I
I played
played
in
nine
game in
versions.
11, and I'm like, nobody knows what I'm talking about.
Didn't get far in 11 because I started as a black mage, and apparently that was wrong.
I was a black, but I mean, we played like early.
I played
Early,
solo
early.
though. That was my problem. What the fuck is that guy riding?
We played in its heyday.
You're right.
It looks like an antelope-like thing.
Oh yeah, is it the stack or the doe? Does it have horns?
I couldn't tell. It just had really skinny legs and it looked weird.
Yeah, there's a doe and a stack.
The stag's harder to get, I think. The doe you can
I think
get
it's the doe
on
that's
the
harder to get.
bar.
I got
Officer Big Mac, I really like healing too. But it does feel like a lot of responsibility. I feel really bad when people die.
Who's not checking?
Oh, me. Sorry.
Like, we're all
I was
together.
looking up. I was trying to look up
like come to your
photos
house
that I
Ellen,
could
and,
give you
put
like
in line.
reference of what I'm freaking talking
Ah,
about.
smile.
Got it again.
You can point 'em out.
Of course it is. I've
There.
done this every time lately. It's always either this or the final days or the last days or whatever it is.
If it's final days, I would love it, because then I could maybe get the minion there. Like,
Oh yeah, the little starboard.
yeah.
Oh, is that where that comes from? Oh, I thought that was just from the story.
No,
That's lame.
you really get the dog from the story.
The last dungeon.
Do you get the dog from the story?
You get
Yeah.
the dog
Okay,
now.
I guess that's acceptable, even though that dog is
Are
you
Miniphilia
about-
in dog mode.
Right.
I was
saw
about to
that.
diss the dog, and I was like, don't diss the dog. Argus is my best friend.
Good
Cannot
boy.
find.
It's Miniphilia.
Yeah.
Who came first, Miniphilia or the dog? The dog did.
Dog.
Exactly. So Miniphilia.
Tips for an aspiring white mage.
Miniphilia,
Eh,
like that's why Heidelin picked her. Should remind her.
the world is lucky to have you.
They have
you-
the same
Hey,
hairstyle.
braids.
Think about it that way.
The same
Golden
hairstyle.
locks.
I mean, they were both very loyal, so you know. Possible.
Actually, yeah, Big Mac is much better. Regen is your
I
friend,
want
yeah.
to find pictures.
Regen and
of
Dia.
what I'm talking about. I can't.
You don't have that many heal over times or damage over times,
Seriously,
but they're
really
important to
did the
use.
Inspiration for the left for these.
Which one?
All of the ones we're fighting right now, or in the
Even
left.
the big cactar.
No, just
Cinder.
I don't remember those, but these were definitely in Dynamite.
And they probably were.
Hey, sweetheart.
They took so many models from 11 and just ported them to.
Yeah. I mean, they were good models. Like, why not?
Yeah.
But I mean, these
I
are just
do
like really
wish-
high quality versions.
I
Yeah.
may have too much.
I do wish they did an HD update to this game. That's like the only thing it's missing, because it was beautiful when it first came out 10 years ago, and now it's definitely behind the times.
I mean, maybe the next expansion when they,
Some of
you know,
these new
release the new
armors
story.
are much more detailed.
My only issue is like when you get like a close-up of your character and like your character's face looks nice, but then the armor they're wearing looks all pixelated.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely some
It's true.
issues with certain armor sets with pixelation. Like Ix's armor probably got a lot of that.
Hey, leave me alone.
Just saying,
Leave me alone.
it's the older
Stop, Cash.
Coils armor, so had to work on the PS4 and PS3.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a good
that
point.
probably has a lot to do with it too, supporting.
Yeah, I can see them, or I can dream about them doing a more fundamental update to the client
Yeah.
after this version.
I mean, they've had plenty of time to plan it.
That's true.
Never said it was
COVID's
off.
screwing everything up.
They said the story was more important.
Makes sense.
And now, up until now, the story is pretty much done. They can focus on,
Yeah,
you know, some new
those little
stories.
quality of life things.
Yeah, I'm totally expecting episodic chapters for the stories going forward at this point.
It's like the distributed adventures of the Scions. You can just go check in on a character and what they're doing and get like a little chunk of story kind of thing.
I
Yeah.
super hope there's a time skip, and like not even just like a couple months.
You just want to
But, like-
hang out with Alize at a bar.
I just-
I wonder if you get with Justinian.
I think
Oh,
Elf
that-
now has a better chance of
Justinian's
getting with a
too
Justinian.
old. How old
He's
is
not as old
Justinian?
as he. He's in
know,
his
he's-
20s.
I mean, he's an elf, so who knows?
He's in his 20s. I think the oldest.
He is
oldest
32
Scion-
years old.
Really?
And how old are the?
They're
They're like-
16.
But not like
Well, you know, no, I thought
They
no,
had
they
the
aged up. I think they're
time
like
dive.
18
No.
or 19.
Well,
They have a
mentally.
time
No,
violation.
their souls are.
They were in the first for like 5 years.
2 years.
There, I
And
linked
Drake
it.
was there for
Which one
5
it is?
years.
I
But
found it.
their
The
bodies
thinker.
are 16.
Look in Discord. That's the thinker from 11. It's exactly what we just killed.
Well, I want there to be a.
Oh, yeah.
so
Oh, that is what we just killed.
Yeah.
Neato.
Oh yeah.
The Wanderers look the same. Those
Alice
weird
loves
things
the
with
Warrior
the
of Light.
humps look the same.
So does
The
Graha.
Warrior of
Yeah.
Light is in love with Lord Tyan, so good luck.
This Warrior of Light. Also, but Grahatia really loves the Warrior of
Yeah,
Light too.
that
So
too.
So does apparently Ishtola.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
every expansion has had at least one that's kind of made you a little bit like, you trying to make me? Like, what's going on?
I wonder if they, if like Graha has more lines that imply that if you're playing a female character, and Ishtola has more if you're playing a male character.
I
No,
don't think
I
so.
don't think so.
I get the same vibes from Alize, so I don't think so.
No, I wasn't here. That doesn't matter 'cause that wasn't a face.
Oh, yeah, that wasn't a face thing. Well, it's good to practice.
Yeah, good practice. That's what they do. Some of these fights is teach you how to do some of the things that might show up before they fight together.
Before they screw you.
Yep.
I don't know. I feel like by and large the story is, it doesn't have any romantic overtone at all. At least I didn't pick up on anything. But then again, I'm a
I guess you can read it the way you want.
There's a quest in Endwalker where it's towards the end of Endwalker before they, not Endwalker, Shadowbringers, before the Scions return to the source, where that one dude tells Ishtola to stay. That Hrothgar, and she
Yeah.
and then she
She's like-
implies that she has a relationship with the Warrior of Light, and that's one of the
What?
reasons why she's not going to stay.
That's
So-
just a way of getting out of it.
interesting.
I'm
You're
totally
too
gonna
big
be
for me.
back for you.
Hmm.
If, you know, I gotta go home.
I have to go home.
Too.
I'm a captain.
And I'm totally gonna come back.
Oh shoot, I wasn't paying attention on my.
Oh fuck. No.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about there. 'Cause
Oh god damn it! I was on the wrong side.
Find.
I got distracted.
I know the scene where he picks her up and, you know, cradles her and she doesn't blast his head off with a fire spell.
Which she should have.
No, she's like
Oh,
the guy.
Reto TV. You're going back to watch a bunch of that content while you isolate. Well, I hope it brings you. Hope it brings you calm. Hope it brings you peace. I hope you get through your recovery quickly. But thank you for the kind message and thank you for the cheer.
Chill.
Stop! No, go the other way. What are you doing?
Stop it! I don't even know which freaking.
I was walking away
side-
from you.
Wrong side. God damn it.
I shall throw you a...
See, okay, this is what.
The right side. Oh fuck. Nope. No.
Ooh!
Hell? There's a
God
wrong side.
damn it.
Why did I think Ria's the one.
Blame the Winans.
Damn.
We're gonna be such a hot mess tomorrow. I can't wait. That is not a ring.
Oh man.
You are right.
I don't need that. I just need the ring. I still have an HQ white ring. Harry Potter place.
Cool.
Repairing armor. And repair.
I like.
You need to repair for it. Are you about to break? Are you having a nap moment?
No.
Oh, guys, I forgot to
That's
repair.
Follow me.
He's literally across the room.
Anytime it crosses under 100% of repair for some reason. I like to have that blue bar that says, yeah, this is over repaired.
It's like compulsively reloading in Call of Duty. Same thing.
So many memories of doing turn 5.
Guys, we need to leave.
Guys, I
the
forgot to
room.
repair. I've known you guys too long.
Or
Just like that. Yeah, Cloud, you've been with us pretty much as long as we've been together, right?
Yeah, I remember my interactions with the guild have been pretty spotty. Because I usually just kind of.
Well, usually there's not anybody in it. 'Cause
Well, back
That may be part of
most
it.
of us don't play. Yeah,
when I ran the guild like a fine-tuned car.
and I was actually
Like
promoting
that,
us and trying to recruit on Reddit.
Yeah.
Yeah, this may. Hopefully, this doesn't hit on any sore memories, but it used to be called something else, right? And then.
No.
Vanguard. Were
We
you
left
in
that other
Vanguard?
one.
We used to be part of Vanguard.
Yeah,
Oh, that's it. Okay.
Yeah.
and then we left and started this.
There's only been like one time the name has changed, and that was for April Fools. Like, changed our tag to Fools.
Hmm.
Oh, I should have left it that way.
No, it's
That's
more
funny.
true.
It is.
You've got the.
It's probably
you can
taken
do that
now.
now. Tags you can pair, I think.
It's what?
So yeah, you could a tag, or you can have shared or
Oh,
same tag as others.
well that's
Names
weird.
I think are different.
That's weird.
There's only like 5 characters.
You can do a lot with 5 characters.
You
That's
can.
true. You can.
Do a lot of lifting with that.
Well, with 5 characters.
Well, that's relative.
A lot of bad with 5 characters.
Yeah. I guess it depends what you're looking to get done. Oh.
I get. That is also not a ring. Come on, smiley bunnies. Give me my
Yeah,
chip.
put a ring on it.
If you like
That's
it, then
right,
you
it's
should
a
have
ring.
put
Oh,
a
it's a
ring
ring.
on. It's not a ring. It's a ring that goes around your wrist.
I'll be right back. My cats did something bad.
Uh-oh.
I
Oh.
heard something fall. I definitely heard that. Cat life. Can't relate.
Why do they do what they do?
Dogs. Dogs do dumb shit too, but
Oh my
usually
god.
it's right in front of you. What they do?
So I had a picture on a windowsill above the sink in the kitchen, and they knocked it down and turned on the faucet.
They scare
Impressive.
themselves.
Oh yes. I also wanted to see the water.
And knock over your picture frame.
It's the Power Ranger guy.
Fortunately, did not like break or get the picture frame like wet.
I gotta, one of these days I'll look it up what the guy I'm thinking of
Okay.
in Power Rangers in Space.
I don't know in space that well.
Okay.
Power Rangers in space.
In space.
In space.
Flying high.
Power Rangers, but it's in space. In space.
In space.
I got the Power Rangers Wikia blocked on our work computers because I've spent too much time looking at it.
Then maybe you know about this Power Ranger in space.
It's mostly been looking at the Sentai stuff and like looking
The
at
hentai
the
stuff.
Yeah.
The
I
Sentai.
heard that too.
I heard
No, that
that
wasn't just me.
I was
But
The
you're
other-
like minded.
the other day I was talking to one of my managers and she had mentioned how she was trying to get her like little grandkids into Power Rangers and stuff, and I was like, oh, I love Power Rangers, and we were talking about it, and then I went to look something up on the Wikia and I realized it was blocked, and I was like, oh shit.
That's my bad.
They're watching me.
Too much
I
casual
gotta tell
browsing on the internet.
From Credit Union IT.
Time to set up a VPN.
That's
I don't know,
ridiculous.
man. They haven't blocked Reddit, so I don't know what they're thinking.
That's because
They
they're
haven't?
reading it.
Yeah, that's how they fix IT problems.
That's probably true.
They can't block that.
That'd be like blocking Google.
Yeah.
The dumbest thing
That's
though
crippling
is that
themselves.
they do have like certain subreddits blocked, but if I go to Reddit and then just search on Reddit to get to that subreddit, there's no problems. So like if I type in like Reddit/r/ffxiv to get to it in the like just to go directly, it'll block it. But if I go to Reddit search for the Final Fantasy 14 subreddit, I can
What's the
go on it, no
URL?
problem. I don't know.
Depends, because it's probably based on URL tag
Possibly,
folder.
but it's super dumb.
It
But
is.
if I try to open anything on like a second tab, it won't let me look at a thread. But if I open it in the same window, it's fine.
Yeah, it's probably then if they're basing it off
wait.
of the URL route. And so when you're on the main Reddit page, you're kind of doing it a little bit different.
Yeah, it's so dumb.
But the minute you move on to the thing, you're on the specific route.
So which Space Ranger are we talking about here?
It's not
Space
it's one of the
Rangers!
villains.
The one that's in space.
Kind of got the green, the wireframe.
Clearly.
He's like one of the generals.
Space Ranger.
There you
Clipter?
go. There's a wrist.
Maybe a clipper?
No, it is him.
A wrist ring that I don't need.
Yes, that's the guy. He doesn't look quite as what I thought. But yeah. So he's got that wireframe look. So there's
A few more wireframe fashions.
Called under construction. Sorry.
So
get it fixed.
they're working on it. This is where they're trying to fix the beds.
Well, this is where
They're just
everything
too,
kind
they're
of
just too big.
messed up. They thought we were the size of ancients.
Huh.
No, wait, you're not children?
Wait, what? Oh shit, we've made a horrible mistake.
Wonder if they were more confused when they saw Lalafell.
Oh my
Wait,
god.
you're not babies?
Yeah, those cutscenes were pretty great for me. I'm not gonna lie. Also, just like any scene that shows your warrior of light reacting to something, it's just my little potato opening his mouth and like with zero expression. Like he's just really happy to be there, and there's a lot of activity, and he's just very excited in general. That's pretty much my guy.
I wish they gave us more options for ridiculous responses. Like, if I had the option to just be an absolute dumbass the entire way through the story, like, you get a lot of good sarcastic responses, but I want that for everything.
Agreed.
Must be a
I was very sarcastic with him itself, because he deserved it. And also,
He's the best.
And then they
though.
call me tough ball, and I'm like, when they make me their normal size, I'm looking down at them.
any Ashen. Any Ashen deserves sarcasm.
Not any.
Xenos. He deserves it.
He's not an
He's not an Ashian.
You know what I mean. Garlian. I was gonna say Garlemaldian, but that's not right.
Dino deserves all our support.
He's an idiot.
Total.
He's a whole fool, too.
But he's been inside each and every one of us.
Boy. I don't want Xenos inside you.
Well, he did, if you remember.
Unfortunately, I do. Unfortunately, I do remember.
I don't appreciate it, Cash.
You don't have to open old wounds. That ship has sailed.
I wish more happened when he did that. Like,
I don't. I think that was far enough for him. To murder my friend.
Yeah, that was definitely enough.
I don't think he was going to do anything, though.
Oh,
See,
yeah, he would.
It wouldn't have been worth his time.
God,
Would've-
he's an
would've
idiot,
been the warrior of
honestly.
light,
He's like the biggest BDSM dude I've ever seen in Final Fantasy, and that's it.
Huh.
I'm Lulu from 10.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's plenty of characters with way more BDSM vibes.
You haven't finished the story yet, though.
Yeah, what's the most BDSM-y? I mean, I guess
Yeah, and
Anima.
what would you?
Anima's in like a full-on Iron Maiden, basically, with like a bar on him.
About the whole series, or are we talking about just 14?
Yeah.
Oh, never.
I don't really know a lot about them.
I guess Anima still counts.
I mean, yeah, Anima's from 10.
What is it? The gosh, Shiva from 13. Like 2 chicks who interlock to make a motorcycle.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's pretty intense. But it's not like they didn't.
Seen that in action, but I have a little figurine of her that I bought now.
Yeah, it actually doesn't play very sexual in the game. Now that I think about it.
Doesn't
It's just the recreation.
no right her?
As usual, Final Fantasy's just not very horny, usually.
Snows.
Yeah. Snow rides. Snow rides them.
Yeah.
Oh.
The most lame protagonist ever after Bond.
You pulled without a healer.
Oh shit! Did I? I forgot.
He's
that
watching
he's
the
Bond.
Yeah, I don't know why I was doing that. I don't know why it played. Usually they're off.
What was the
Maybe
child's
for-
name? Noelle?
Hope.
Hope.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
I actually just started playing 13 again. So I'm unfortunately pretty familiar with the characters.
I really wanted to like that game. And I also really wanted to like that game because apparently 2 and 3 were a lot better.
They were, yeah.
And I wouldn't play 2 until I finished 1. So
The story is so ethereal, I don't know that it matters.
yeah.
But 13 is actually pretty good. It's just baffling what they decide to tell you and in what order. They stay away from the most important story, like they just don't show it, and then they'll just show like a character talking about something random and crying for 5 minutes. It's super weird. Well, yeah, then it may read, but
Butter! Dude,
yeah, there's a lot of that.
gave her a gun. She killed herself.
The combat system is really good though.
Hope's mom is the best character in that game, and she's in that game for, what, 10 fucking minutes?
Not even that.
That's accurate.
She was awesome. I distinctly remember that, like, from the opening. His mom being a badass.
She had a really cool knit sweater, a really like combat mom sweater.
Like, I'm sorry about my son. Let me be a badass for a little bit.
And the story is like brutal. There's like genocide and stuff happening in the first 20 minutes, but then it cuts to other anime characters being goofy and like saying catchphrases and stuff. It's super weird.
Right on the right side. Oh,
Man, Hope's mom shows up in, like, a bunch of other shit.
Oh my god.
What is Final Fantasy 13 Episode 0?
Huh?
I never knew that one.
Does that
I
exist?
don't know what this is.
There's Type 0.
Episode 0 is a book.
Oh.
Web novellas. The 13 days leading up to the
webcomics.
events of
Okay.
13.
Transmedia. Yeah, it almost feels like the game has assumed that you've read the story already. That's kind of what 15 does. You kind of have to watch Kingsglaive to know what's going on at the beginning of the game.
And there's like a couple other animes.
Yeah, Brotherhood, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't watch that one. I should have.
I mean, but yeah, they like totally left out the whole city being destroyed.
They
Like,
left
oh, you
out,
gotta watch the video or the movie.
they left out the entire plot about Winifred's freaking brother just suddenly being on your side at the end of that game, and it's just like, wait, what just happened? You've been hunting me this whole game, and now you're my ally? What the fuck?
I was never not your ally.
Yeah, basically.
I had deep psychosis to face me into being your fake person. No, that was Ocelot.
Greatest character in all of
Yeah. Oh my god.
What Ocelot is.
Look at all these tomes. Why are you still showing me these cutscenes? I've seen this man blow up.
If you're on
Nothing
a
I
different
needed.
device, then I think it's tied to your something. Local thing.
Yeah, I think I turned it back on when I was doing New Game Plus. That makes sense. Sorry, where is that setting again?
Character configuration is like so control settings, which is weird, and there's cutscene skipping like the fourth subcolumn. It was skipped playback of previously viewed scenario cutscenes. So
Ah, thank you.
Who wants to sell my material?
you
Daddy just kicked the puppies out of bed. I was like, nope, go to mom. It's like, what? Just take them to bed.
yeah.
Take them to bed. That means that's less I have to do when I go to bed.
Or puppies.
Oh god.
I'm out.
Forgot to set my home point at Rezatan.
Oh no. Did you at least make it a
No!
destination? Dude.
I'm gonna do that now.
We got
You done
we've
fucked
got,
up, bro.
reduced rates, so it's not too expensive.
Yeah, it's true.
I need marble green dye.
Horrible green dye.
I might have some.
Oh, I
I've got
can find
Celeste
some. I just thought I
and
might have some on a retainer.
I mean, I might have some like on my choke book. Maybe.
Hell, my retainer just brought me back augmented crystarium earrings of healing.
Oh. Wow.
What?
nice.
What?
Oh, bro. I
Who'd she mug for those?
I don't know.
I do have marble green
Rowena
dye,
again.
actually. Fun fact.
Give me it.
Come to Radzatan, I'll give it to you. If
Okay.
you don't have any.
The new primal mounts look nice.
They do. I love the Heidelin one. I mean, they're both pretty, but the Heidelin one is just so Final Fantasy. It's so Mother Crystal. There's an Ix. I see an Ix. How many you need? I got 2.
Oh, I just
Red
want one.
hands. Oh.
Just one.
Just one. I mean, look at what I'm wearing. I'm gonna get the dye. I'm gonna dye the dyeable version, and I mean that's it, right? Because
Yes.
the only thing you can see is my horn. I'm kind of embarrassing.
Just see
to
the
hide that.
horn.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Awesome.
Okay, off to dye this and glamour it.
Have all the fun.
Huh. What was that? Oh,
Oh, she just teleported.
No, don't take that teleport.
yeah.
Set your home trip first. Your home,
I did.
Your home point.
I think I'm safe. And then I guess I need to set up 2 steps so I get another free thing. Is there not a message board in Rezatan?
Mark Gordon.
Nope.
Oh.
There's never
No,
a
'cause they
market
need
board
to
in
make
those
you-
titties.
Oh, okay.
They need to make you. They need to make you teleport. Kugane is the only one that has like everything. Actually, Kugane doesn't.
No.
But it doesn't have the tombstone vendor.
You're right. Exactly. So no, you can never find them together, can you?
Okay. That's just one way they try to bleed Gil out.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, I'm gonna
It's easier on the servers.
poke at the item board and see if I can just buy my way into a higher item level. So this works out.
Sure, you cannot.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
you might be
You have
able to.
millions.
Well, no, well, they don't have the new high-level gear for crafting stuff yet.
Okay, it doesn't even exist.
You're not out yet?
No.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
All right, never mind.
I don't think so. Yeah. But you may be able to replace.
Just gotta earn it.
people
Got it.
Under 560.
Everything's 560 now, at least. So. All right. Well, it's just roulettes until I'm dead.
Roulettes until I'm
Type of
dead.
roulette.
Yay!
Like, main scenario will give you 100, trials give you 60, leveling 100.
Yeah. Do you guys want to run the list, or do you have other things you'd like to do?
I got nothing going on, right?
Yeah.
I could
Main
probably
scenario.
do one more, and then I should probably go to sleep because I gotta work in the morning.
All right. No worries.
And also, this wine is hitting me pretty good, so like I'm like ready for bed.
Gotcha. All right. We'll take it nice and easy then. Little leveling dungeon.
Tomorrow, like all bets are off.
Hold on.
Was that early? Sorry.
Leveling. Oh.
Withdraw. I was in a monk class.
Oh wait, we're doing leveling.
Yeah, I know you can form a pre-made, but
We have a
I don't think people are ready. Also, I'm underleveled, so
Wait, what are we all going as?
I don't think you get the adventure bonus if you keep
still
or adventure and need
Still
bonus.
healer.
That's okay.
I'm
I'm in it for the tombstones. The gill is nice,
I'm
but
gonna just fart around on my Reaper then.
Alright, I'm good now. Sorry.
hey, Dreyfus. Sorry, I think we're set. I'm playing with some old
They are a false
free company
start
members,
for me.
but I intend to play more.
Friends list.
I would love to have you palling around with. I'm trying to gear up for the raid.
Wish I could remember who that was. Then again, you know, Vic was not on my friends list, and we've been friends for like ever, and we weren't friends.
This one.
It's cold.
Oh God,
Have a speed song.
long time no see.
I see this one all the time.
Cat.
Do you?
Oh,
Boy.
I'm a gap closer.
That music. Thought you were doing the raids already? No, I'm an idiot and realized that I didn't have the eye level, so yeah. As I logged on ready to jump in, but I haven't done my homework yet. Which I really should change the name of the stream. But after like 1 or 2 more days of doing roulettes, I should have the item level, and I... Let's see here. I unfortunately have plans to play something else tomorrow.
That's Reaper level.
So maybe on Saturday I can try to do the raid.
I might end up doing Dragoon as my melee.
I always thought Dragoon would be the one that I leveled.
I kept
I just don't know
trying to.
I don't know if melee is.
Melee is definitely not my thing, but I want to do all the role class.
Me too.
And I always meant to level Dragoon. I got it decently high through like POTD and stuff, but I never really played it. I don't think Reaper is gonna appeal to me.
Reaper is fun. The thing that's never appealed to me, which is sad, is like a tank. Like I've never found a tank that I wasn't bored with, which is why all my tanks are like sub 15.
Cool tank.
No, I mean tanks are cool, just not like for me. I've always been a caster.
Oh, Crash, maybe you should turn your
why is
I
that
see what
on?
happened. It's because I'm sleepy and whined, and I just kind of sat back here.
But I don't know why my tank stance fell off.
Oh, that explains a lot.
I was
Yeah.
really confused. I was like, wait, why am I just fighting this giant
Thing by myself.
Experts give 40 tomes per run,
Been a
and
while.
50 is just for the first roulette of the day.
Ow.
I'm not
Ah.
sure what at this level I have that's
I don't think I did know that.
any good for mitigation.
But I think this gives 100, so that's still ahead.
Mitigation.
But I guess you can't just grind it out then, can't you?
No, I know what it is. That was just.
I don't have my heart of stone. Nice.
It's weird to drop abilities. That makes sense, though. Oh, look at all this gil. 50 kill. Oh my gosh.
Go
Oh.
winch lever. Who got the lever?
It's underneath this bob, and I couldn't get it clicked. I can see it. I
I
just
forgot
can't
it
click
was
it.
a thing. I haven't done that in so long.
It's
I don't
stuff up
remember this
against-
place at all.
How's Big Bird? Oh God! Why is it coming after me?
Big bird. That's a mammoth.
Yeah. Snuffleupagus.
Yes.
Snuffleupagus, that's the
Yeah.
word.
That's what
Yeah.
it is.
Get your
Right.
butt off.
Bless you.
get
Ah!
your Sesame Street characters.
Ah!
I,
Oh,
Man, I get to nap for this fight. This is awesome.
yes, it hurts so bad. But I mean, you should probably heal yourself.
Well, he's
Can't.
currently down for
There we go. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I think this is one of those bosses that just randomly targets people, runs around.
I'm not sure
Yeah.
Where are
I can
you
do
at?
anything about it.
Dust Vigil.
the
Heaven's
boss?
Word, first one.
Snuffleupagus.
They,
Towering Oliphant.
Oh. Don't let me die.
He might die.
yeah, I'll be fine.
Ow.
Whee!
Uh.
No, I can't move.
Yeah, I'm stunned as well. Must have hit everyone in front. That's interesting.
Yeah. I mean, I was already stuck.
Oh, I don't have that
There
yet.
really wasn't much I could do.
Ah!
Rear attack, but... It, oh, rear as in... I got it.
With his rear.
Not his rear. He's rearing.
Oh, I see. I thought maybe. No, mind. It's better.
It's a big part.
Womp.
There you
Alright, anybody want that treasure coffer?
go. Sure.
Have it.
Okay. There you go.
Free money, right?
Get that.
Money, money.
Like seal.
Oh wait, you can also turn it in for
Cat, stop targeting stuff.
free company points.
Alright.
Not you, Cash. Cat. Cat is very actively playing with me right
Drogo tries to do that. He puts his face on my keyboard. I don't need your help.
now. She wants a lot of attention, and I'm not giving her enough. And she's very sad.
How dare you? How dare you do that to
Putting your
her?
asshole on my tab key.
I have not tried either extreme. Do you get a weapon for doing the extreme? 580 weapon from Endwalker
Oh,
from
I see
EW2? Oh, the like last boss too.
He
Count
better not have kicked
twice towards the average eye level. Count twice.
Oh, I remember these guys.
Weapons just count more?
Can you treat the baby like that?
I don't think
Zodiac. Oh, for Hydaelyn
somewhere
EX.
else.
Maybe I can learn that.
He might be in the hallway. I don't know. This house is so big. Like, they just
That wasn't a good stun. Sorry.
And we did a big house.
big house, big cars, big rings. That's what's up. Oh shit.
Oh, weapons count twice for the average since paladin weapons take 2 slots and they're the highest budget item by far. I did not know that. Okay. Yeah, then maybe that's something to poke at.
I just noticed that that torn page there. There's a guy's body right over the
Game is so dark.
fighting zombie.
Whoa!
Imagine. This could be real life soon. You never know.
Frozen zombies. And
Yeah, you never know.
loaded zombies. Probably.
Like,
Anything could
not drinking
happen.
too much.
We do have a plague.
Or like a baked potato.
Yeah, like a loaded zombie. I was thinking that. A zombie with sour cream and bacon bits.
Actually, loaded zombie sounds a lot more interesting.
I mean, I feel like a
Sounds
loaded
much
zombie
less
right now.
appealing.
It does.
A zombie you can load up with toppings from the salad bar.
Yeah.
Oh, what about
Bacon bits.
Sure, this is a
It makes
They-
everything better.
There was an age, I want to say a solid few months of my life where bacon bits were the best thing in my entire life.
I don't know
That
what
was
I
the
would-
years
I would-
2009 to like 2015.
Bacon bits are good on everything.
That is a pure window of humanity. When like first you discover that bacon bits are real, and then you put them on everything you eat, and it's great.
And nobody stops you.
Yeah,
Like, wow, I can actually
on
do
your,
this because I'm a
donut.
grown up.
it's such a pure window, and then innocence is lost. But that one window is nice.
It's true.
Just remember, time is a flat circle. That doesn't mean anything.
No, time is like Jeremy Bearimy.
Jeremy Bearimy.
Jeremy Bearimy. So we
that
just
mean?
looked around here.
a good place?
What about that dot?
Oh, I never finished watching that.
Oh,
So good. Oh my god.
It is good. I got
What is
through
it?
the first season.
Place.
It's a good place. I never finished watching it though. It's really fun.
so good.
That had what's her face from Veronica Mars, right?
Yes,
Yes.
Kristen Bell.
Anna.
She's
from
adorable. Yes. Ix. I feel
Well.
like she's Ix.
Who?
Like, I could personify you as many different things in the world. Like, you're Zepla, you're,
Yeah, I'm
you're
very
Kristen Bell. You're not generic. No, you're just adorable. You remind me of
I am
things that I
everyone.
enjoy. People that I enjoy.
Ah, she's almost there.
Oh, okay. Got it.
I love you too, Ellen.
Oh. Anyone want an Ishgardian historian's hat?
I just want seals. Give me seals.
Ah, that is a stupid looking hat. Yeah, I'll take that hat.
It's a
Ah,
mage hat.
I can't.
It's not that.
Damn it! It's so pointy and tall. It's like
What's
It's-
wrong with
Wear
pointy
hats.
tall
Yeah, you
hats?
can. It's a don't. You can get crafted and dyeable. You know.
Just-
You don't have to poop all over it, Cash.
it's like twice as tall as me. I want it.
I'm
If
still
you
waiting
wanted
for
to
the
his own version,
Cash Cloud's not here yet. Don't pull.
All right, sorry. I was looking at the hat.
He was about to pull.
He
He was about to pull. It was
was
that's
right
fine.
on.
I'm an awesome tank. Haven't died yet. Have I?
You
Ah!
can't wear that hat, Cloud, because it'll cover your pompadour.
That's true. It won't fit in there. Well, I could just like bend it up and then cinch it down over that.
Could you though?
Look at my hair wiggling.
Could you? Can we? Are we doing this? Are we doing this?
Got it.
I think
My hair looks like one of those little door stopper wobbly things.
I will kill you.
waiting for like when they finally add bunny hairstyles, when they did like the man bun for the man buns. That would be great.
For the females or for the male bunnies?
Well,
For the man bun.
The man bunnies do not have very good hair options.
I
at
know
all.
that's what I'm saying. When they finally add hairstyles and they
Oh.
add the man bun for man buns.
They should definitely.
Oh my God! Get my joke, Ella.
I'm sorry. It's wine.
I got your joke.
I'm glad somebody did it. I have wine. I cannot be blamed for my stupidity. Or tomorrow night.
That's a legal defense, actually.
Oh, tomorrow's
experience
philosophy.
Your Honor, I was really drunk. Okay.
I have
Oh.
2% and champagne for
Oh, I don't have any. Oh, you know what? I do have a bottle of champagne in the fridge already.
All prepped.
Good to go. I don't really even like champagne. I might open the champagne before midnight.
I'm mad at myself for not
I mean,
being
it
more
helps
than-
when you open it before, so you can have it poured before midnight.
It's true.
I like rushing to open
Why are
it
you
in the
not
10-second
focused?
countdown.
Russian what?
Sorry.
Are you mad at me? Oh, Russian, what? Good walk at night. Those are fun nights.
I just go to sleep.
That's after all the fun happens.
Oh.
The Eastern time zone. Yep, that's good enough.
Look at the tiny saplings.
So
So cute.
It turned midnight somewhere. Good night.
We'll do it on
Well-
Lily's time zone.
You guys will celebrate my midnight first.
So that's generally how times work.
Like, oh look, it's
That's
midnight
correct.
in the Atlantic.
We'll celebrate yours last. Eastern time zone is a figment of our imagination.
It's not though.
It totally is.
It's not because that's where the ball drops, and they're still fucking doing
Yeah.
that tomorrow. Even though I think New York had like fucking a gazillion cases today. They were like, "Fuck it, we're doing it. We're just
I mean, it's just a ball. I mean,
less
you can
people.
drop
Don't come
Nobody-
if you're sick, okay?
it. Nobody on
We're still doing
Times
it
Square
though.
can actually probably see the ball from Times Square because it's probably high up in the roof, so they're all just there getting drunk. Like, wow, this is
I can do that from like out.
yeah.
Be warmer.
You can
Or
see the
from my
ball
computer
in
chair.
Times Square.
I mean,
Yeah.
okay,
Like if you're like standing like a block away, you can
Yeah.
see it fine. If you're standing under the fucking building, obviously you can't see it because
that's
it's
where
angled.
everybody hangs out. Don't they? I don't know where it actually drops.
No, it's a little
I've never-
farther out.
All of Times Square. You've been to New York City?
I have. I've seen the Macy's Day Parade in New York City.
I'm
Yeah,
sure
so you know
Wow,
Times
that's-
Square is really big.
And I thought, wow, I really wish I had just watched this at home.
Like they
My
usually do.
wife
That's how I feel
thinks-
about New Year's.
All my hippie
Oh,
girls
it's
trying
a
to.
Planicus. This guy has so many opinions.
Oh,
Heineken's.
don't be like the healers and tanks I've seen. Just kind of stay for the tornado.
I do what I want.
Is it free to go to the ball drop? You just have to show up in time?
Outside.
Yeah, you just have to stand in the cold for a good spot.
You have to stand in the cold for hours and not be able to go to the bathroom because none of the businesses
Yeah,
there
but I-
want anyone in
Oh,
the
yeah.
stores.
Yes.
Are you allowed to like have an? Can you like carry an open? Ah! I went into the tornado. Can you carry an open container in New York? Can you just like drink?
Oh shoot, Halo can't rescue.
So you have to sit out there sober in the cold
I
with a
would
bunch
do
of
that
people.
Until that last moment.
Man, that sounds like it sucks.
It's like if you're in actual Times Square, you're shoulder to shoulder with people. So
Yeah,
if
you're
you wanna
definitely
bring
getting COVID.
whatever in, like no one's gonna be able to stop you.
You'll definitely get COVID.
Yeah.
No, back is sit shoulder to shoulder with somebody.
COVID for sure.
If they have COVID, you're getting it. Like it's not a question of when, if it's when.
And you're
No,
probably
I'm
gonna get from
behind the
someone wearing-
rocks. You can fuck off. No. What?
Probably getting
I'm
COVID
beh-
from someone wearing an adult diaper
You
too.
were
I'm behind the rocks. Why? I was. You saw me. I was behind the goddamn rock. It kept sucking me through the rock.
Where
bullshit.
I never trust a rock in a hitbox.
Holy shit, bro! What an asshole. Oh, bird. Suck it.
Good thing that we're beating the shit.
Keep your beak shut,
Yeah,
bird.
he deserves it. I hope they turn him into fucking chicken cordon bleu. Douche. Of course. God.
Finally.
Oh,
Don't
I'm
breathe
on
is
a
terrible.
limit break.
I don't have any rocks.
Worth it.
Over here.
Oh, no, I'm already in the middle. Whatever. It was worth it. I have a limit break. Kill him, kill him, kill him.
Help! Help!
Oh, you can't because you're in here too.
Well, I couldn't find the rocks.
Talk
Ah,
about
get him, rescue.
shafts.
Hey, check it out
Our
again.
rescue.
Let's look at your achievement.
Just
Oh,
talk
she's
about
up!
that.
Yay!
Basically, my entire
about
ship
shaft.
is Indian.
Can you dig it? That's a pretty plain looking bow.
Nice.
Oh, I already have it.
I have 90.
Ding for you.
Ding.
I'm gonna mute because I want to hear Mombrita's mom yell at Urianger.
Okay, good.
Oh,
Have fun with that.
yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go to bed. And I will see
I'm
y'all.
gonna follow Ella because I am tired.
I'll see y'all tomorrow. It'll be more fun. More shenanigans for whoever's down.
New Year's party.
Thank you guys for playing.
Yeah. thanks
Hey,
so much.
anytime. That was fun. Let's
Yeah.
do it again.
We can help out with
So we'll actually do the raid tomorrow, maybe.
pandemonium when you get everything high leveled enough.
Yeah. I mean, somebody mentioned in chat about doing Zodiac EX to get the, what, 280? Or sorry, 580 weapon? Maybe.
Yeah, you probably can do that.
I could probably do that. Maybe.
Oh shit, I leveled too.
I
Fun.
think I just logged out, so I don't know, but there's an eye level requirement on Zodiac X too.
Brrr. Okay, let me see.
Well, let me take a look here.
Oh yeah.
I don't
That's
remember what it
probably
is. You might be fine.
I've unlocked it, but I haven't done it.
All right, well, thanks.
Oh, requirements not met. Level 80. Oh, 83. Hold on. Switch to my attack.
Yeah.
Actually,
Actually-
my monk's underleveled, so I'm not seeing an eye level on any of that.
I don't.
My black mage, which is at the bare minimum level 80, or sorry, 90 gear, can it get into it?
I've unlocked them, but I don't have a. Like they're not popping up on my duty finder.
You have to click the high-end duty thing, which I only just found out.
Go inside, right?
I've only done 2 or 3 prog parties. I got down to like 5%, I think. So probably needed to read it.
Wait, I've unlocked them. Then why aren't they showing up in here?
Wait, why?
You
What?
have to click the high-end duty tab.
Are you in trials or are you in?
You're a high-end duty.
Hell yeah.
Oh, it is high end duty. Oh, right. I didn't look.
Oh
I
yeah,
looked
yeah,
up
you're
on-
right. Yep.
I was really confused too. So, I get it.
I did not. I did. Yep. Okay. Yeah. 560.
I don't need. Yeah, requires 60 now.
560. I do. I'm 565.
I think
need
most,
it on my monk. That's good.
I
think
don't
most
on my
party
black
finders
mage.
require like 560 plus, so.
Black mage is still 558. I need that damn ring. I haven't gotten yet.
Oh yeah, there's that Power Rangers in Space guy. In space!
Rangers.
I'm going to bed. Good night.
Alright, night.
Yeah, me too. Good night, guys. See you tomorrow.
Dreyfus said that you were willing to teach it. I think I might take you up on that. Why is that there now? How did I not notice that before? Gosh, there's so many... Anyway. You can teach it and raid league? Gosh, you're a saint. Alright, let me, let's see here. You're in here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. What data center am I on? Primal. I am on Primal. Can I not promote you to leader? I guess not. Interesting. Okay. So do you want me to set up a party finder? Do you want to... Or should disband so and then you invite me so you can be on lead. You can be leader. There's a lot about the intricacies of the social matchmaking of 14 that I'm not super familiar with. New stream title High End Duty, yeah. Yeah, it's because it's cross realm. Here, I'll disband, and then you can send me a cross realm invite. Oh, you went into a trial roulette? Ah, sorry about that. Alright, now you should be able to do whatever you want. Bring back that cute Ellison tank you were partied with? That mysterious stranger? Perhaps we'll meet again someday. I can set it up. Just give me a minute. Been at my PC for a couple hours. Hey, get up and stretch. I was about to say. I was gonna step away to use the restroom too. So, I totally encourage everybody getting up and doing your stretches. Yes, H Prondle. Let me address your comment. Except for some reason when I click on it in chat, it like spawns the window down. Anyway, I have to scroll up a little bit. All right, so quite a while ago, beginning of stream. I'm scrolling back to read your original comment here. Ah, you ever have social anxiety? You seem to be pretty capable and are a verifiable streaming badass. Well, thank you. Flattery works. I occasionally get anxiety looking for parties in Destiny or Final Fantasy XIV. Do you have any advice? Maybe a way to get comfy before looking for group. Also, I know you're playing. Feel free not to answer. Tell you what. I'm going to use the restroom. I'm going to use the restroom, and I will come back and answer that. Let's see here. When will you two collab on a game to stream? Wild Bill, Bruce and I play together at least once a week. We're going to play together tomorrow, actually. We're playing Ready or Not again with Diction. So, all right, back in a second. All right, back. Back and somebody is shredding. Whoa! Holy crap, Dreyfus. You did it. Everyone's here. So it targets the other tank. Oh, okay. Just off-tank macros. Dreyfus, thank you very much for organizing all of this. So this is the rotating floor one, yeah? Where like there will be stripes and circles, and you have to pick, like, the sliver of floor. Ooh, and new stuff. Okay. All right. Oh, you missed the party finder? Resderp, I'm very sorry. I'm sorry. I intend to play this more. We'll see. Remember my Doom guy, can I ask, do all versions of Doom 2016 have bad pop-in or just PS4? I'm playing on PS5. I don't recall there being a lot of bad pop-in on PC. Do they not have a, next... I thought they had a next-gen update for Doom Eternal. Oh, thank you, Asynth. You like the NFT video? Yeah, I just kind of tried to cover all bases as neutrally as I could. I feel like that's got... That neutral approach is interesting. I feel like people expect news reporting to take a stance and to present you with that stance. Like, news reporting isn't there to give you information, it's there to tell you what to think and produce that in a motivating way. So, I'm trying to step away from that. And I know that like by definition will make it less appealing, but I hope there's my hope is that there's another audience that, like, it'll never be as big, but hopefully it'll be like comparable. How to break into that? Gonna find more people. All right, Zodiarc's Fall, extra spicy edition, Cayente edition. Cayente. There's an N in there. Yeah, opinion pieces. Yeah, opinion's just more interesting, so I get it. DNY, thanks for continuing your sub. Healers don't rescue me. What? I take damage when I want to. I can't tell if he's joking or not. Oh, fuck me. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, A, B, C, D. Okay. Okay. I get it. Another eclipse is the stars falling mechanic. It happens too fast to simply follow me. Remember the bottom row of each pattern with the wall is the closest pattern and the top row. Yeah, so it like it layers on to the playing field. It's like tanks and melee get uptime. Makes sense. That'll be the middle or right columns in the first set, middle top rows in the second, middle left columns in the third. What is he? That is something I never thought about, but I'm lucky I don't have to care about. I can cast Glare from wherever I am. EX, the third set is followed by the frontline AoEs right after, and the second time around is followed by his big diagonal dash. Second time around, okay. I'll tap it very fast and be ready to dodge right after the last set of stars fall. Okay. So it's 3 stars, AoE, 3 stars, diagonal dash. The only other difficult part is the new ad phase. Alright. And execute 3 different patterns of frontal lasers while they are out. Jesus. Back to orbs first. Force near him for most of the phase. Keep your left north. Blue triangles are safe to either side. Okay. I like the music in this fight, but the boss talked too much. I've only done it the one time. So that's probably bad for EX. Patakia has a side punches to go front back. The rest gives time just falling. Okay. Well, I'm going to observe and try my best. Slowly on the repeat stacks.
The end
Bell
has
stacks.
come, and it will be beautiful.
Repeat stacks. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, I know what you mean. Yes, yes. That is that's like the kind of the obvious use of it. So
Flesh.
gotcha.
Will you live to see
So this. Did I not cast it? I didn't cast it. There. I feel like there's got to be a better...
The marvels of circus were but playthings. I've waited for this day!
Uh.
The natural order overturned! All in existence, bent to my will!
Go on.
My life's work! My masterpiece!
Okay, okay.
Darkness rises!
We're supposed to kill these things? Oh, I didn't do it right. Order.
The instrument of salvation! Tolling the death knell of all creation!
Shit. You hit 100? Yeah, I guess. Exact order doesn't matter? Okay, we just didn't hit all the... Kill back first? Alright. Just for uptime purposes? Okay, yeah, I didn't really go ham on those orbs. I don't know why. I guess I just didn't think about it being a DPS check that I could substantially add to. My bad. Two of the patterns forced to front, two of the forces back. Got it. Okay.
The end has come, and it will be beautiful.
Valen's supposed to have the mark? Maybe?
Malice, become flesh!
Flash. He says that in a weird way. It feels weird to me. It's a little weird.
Will you live to see the end? The marvels of circus were but playthings.
Oh, yeah, that's true. A couple people have the weakness debuff. I keep forgetting how, like, important that is when you start shaving down on your DPS like that. It's a really fascinating way to, like, balance, basically, that, like, mistakes cost you, but you have to play, like, extra clean to make up for mistakes. You can't make more mistakes, because they compound and they'll eventually get you. Smart design. So
How I've waited for this day.
cool. Over here.
The natural order overturned.
Just hitting in the right spot.
All in existence, bent to my will.
Nice.
My life.
Constantly reviving is a valid strategy to progress in Savages to see more of the fight. Oh, sure, yeah. Like, there's no reason to give up. Just because someone has a debuff. Ow! Ah. Even if you know it's going to die, like, you might as well see the next thing.
Darkness rises.
Oh, no! I didn't move fast enough. Shucks. Well, that's not gonna help. Welcome back, Rondel. Alright. I can maybe answer the question finally. Oh, fuck. One of the things... Oh, fuck me! Maybe I shouldn't be distracting myself again. Alright. When it comes to, like, social anxiety in games...
Salvation.
Oh, everybody's just jumping.
Tolling the death knell of all creation.
There was one thing that I remember, like, I went to a dance class, and I was having a good time. I was kind of getting into it, but the instructor, I think, yeah, let me follow square here. At one point, the instructor just kind of stopped everyone and was like, you know, it's okay to dance with people. If they're here, they want to dance, and they're giving you implicit permission by being here, so you're allowed to dance with people. It's okay. I don't know if you're a logical person, but one of the things that always helps me is to remember that in a lot of situations, people have given you implicit permission to interact with them or to play a game with them just by queuing up for an online game. So you don't really have that much to be worried about, because other people are probably more chill about it than you're giving them credit for. Like, most people are probably okay if, like, you happen to have an off game or you mess something up. Some people might flip out, but they're the weird ones, and it's okay to just be like, okay, you're a weird one. It's okay for you to give yourself permission to not sweat the assholes.
The marvels of circus were but playthings.
And it's okay to remind yourself that other people have implicitly given you permission to maybe mess up or not play perfectly or whatever. Like, so maybe that can help when it comes to not only gaming online, but like social interactions in general, because it's also like genuinely the more you do it, the less it stings. So if you can, like, maybe also promise yourself that,
Waited for this day.
how, like, it might be, you might have certain anxieties this time, but the next time you do it, it won't be so bad. The next time after that, it won't be so bad. So if you think about it, every time you queue is the hardest time you'll ever have to do it. And every time you do it, you've made it, the hardest part is over. Next time it'll be easier, kind of thing. Man, something is hurting us a lot.
The natural order overturned. All in existence, bent to my will.
Oh no. Ooh.
My life's work, my masterpiece. Darkness rises.
Ah, shit. Oh shit. I'm not gonna make this one. Ooh! Hoo, hoo, hoo. Ooh!
The instrument of salvation.
I may be using this early.
Knell of all creation.
Whatever.
Still you refuse to yield.
What? Oh, he came back. Dang it. Okay, that's fine.
Faithfully recreated. From broken skies fall tears.
Alright, it's sparkle time. So, middle right,
All
bottom middle. Oh, okay, that's fine. Oh, what? Oh, wait. Oh, because it would have been on the other side of the board. Okay. Shucks. Okay. I saw it. I just didn't see it. I don't know if anyone else can res. Okay. It was good to see that, though. Oh, shoot. I should still be paying attention.
my will.
So this is him doing... Okay. I thought he did 2 sets of stars. Oh, Summoner's back. Oh! Man.
All in existence, bent to my will. Will you live to see the end?
God. Oh, okay. Oh, heal limit break? Fuck! Sorry. I wasn't looking. Did we have one? Shit. I just don't think about limit breaks.
has come, and it will be beautiful.
Okay.
Malice, become flesh! Will you live to see the end?
It's a move specifically designed for that new ability. Didn't work.
The marvels of circus were but playthings. Waited for this day.
Yeah, a little bit of rocks in those stacks. Yeah, it's nice because it makes White Mage feel very important, specifically important. That's always good.
The natural order overturned.
OJ, dude,
All in existence.
there's a lot going on. Visual gibberish is a good phrase. It's overwhelming for me, and I've played this a lot. So I understand. I understand your pain.
My life's work. My masterpiece.
I always feel like I'm not looking at the right thing.
Darkness rises.
Oh my god. We almost didn't get that.
The instrument of salvation. Tolling the death knell of all creation.
Okay. I guess that could have been worse.
Still you refuse to yield? The great cataclysm, faithfully
Okay.
recreated.
Call out star safe spots. I will pay attention to that. Hopefully.
From broken skies fall tears of flame. All
Middle.
shall burn.
K2. Shit. Alright. Fuck. No! Right, lasers. I was just a beat too behind. God damn it. I forgot about the follow-up. You specifically warned about the follow-up too. It's like, man. It's just enough time. It's just enough time to be preoccupied with something else.
All in existence, bent to my will! Existence, bent to my will! Will you live to see the end?
Hell yeah. Whoa, we're still moving. Holy cow. Wow. All right.
From broken skies,
More stars followed by a diagonal.
flame.
Oh, fuck. What? What? How was I not standing on it? I thought... Wasn't that a safe spot? Maybe the safe area is not the whole square. Damn. Should I limit break? I'll limit break.
Existence, bent to my will!
Ugh.
Will you live to see the end?
I don't have it. I don't have it. Okay, not bad. Your stars just go to the wall. Okay. I was trying to get a leg up. I was excited to live through that phase, to be honest. I was chasing it a little bit. Don't forget to use Lucid. Yeah. This is the first time in a long time that I've almost started burning through my magic. I haven't really been using a size properly either, to be honest. So I'm playing suboptimally in a number of ways, but... Jesus, that hurt. Oh.
Will you live to see the end?
He's coming back.
All in existence, bent to my will! Will you live to see the end? Now comes the end for you, and all you hold dear.
Oh, we enraged. Oh, okay. That's the whole fight? Okay. Okay. Just need fewer deaths. Okay. That's the fight. Okay. Alright. I mean, I biffed a number of times in there. I still don't think I've made it through stars, but not bad. Biggest DPS loss is death. Yeah. I'm guilty of that. Ooh. Oh wow, okay. Ah. Okay, I see. Those are the actual spots. Pretty often you do middle, then A, then 1. Okay. Yeah, this is the spinning platform guy. And luckily, there are nice people here doing all of that work for me. I just have to stand where they stand.
And it will be beautiful.
I just follow the triangle. That gets me out of like 80% of this fight.
Malice, become flesh. Will you live to see the end? The marvels of circus were but playthings.
No. Yeah, I guess there's a lot of talking.
I've waited for this day.
Is this the new Such Devastation? Jeez, that hurts. Oh, I'm dead. What? Why did I die? I guess I didn't mash heals immediately.
Overturned. All in existence, bent to my will.
Fuck, man.
My life's work, my masterpiece.
Oh, spoilers? Oh, see you, Grace.
Darkness rises.
Have a good night, though. Alright. Well, that's that then.
The instrument of salvation. Tolling the death knell of all creation.
Oh, Prondell. Alright, well, have a good night. Sorry that I put off answering your question for so long. But hope you have a good one. Nick Cage, the horse, thank you for the resub. Zach Cannon, thank you for the resub too. And we just didn't blow up the balls that time. I guess yeah, that's right. I was weak, and I guess some of our DPS had weakness too.
The end has come, and it will be beautiful. Malice, become flesh! Will you live to see the end? The marvels of circus were but playthings.
Circus. Monty Python's Flying Circus. Over here still. Oh! What the? Oh, shit. Okay, alright. Forgetting I have that power. I shouldn't use it, though. I don't know what I'm doing.
How I've waited for this day! The natural order overturned! to my will! My life's work! My masterpiece! Darkness rises!
Cool. Hey, nice work, everybody.
The instrument of salvation!
That was some real solid work. They,
Tolling the death knell of all creation! Still you refuse to yield?
Still.
The great cataclysm, faithfully...
Alright, here we go. Stars time. No, stars time.
From broken skies,
Alright,
all
middle.
tears of flame.
Middle A.
All shall...
Middle A1, yeah. And what are these? Okay. Those are just the lasers. 2 lasers. Okay. I did it! Everyone did it! Easy pattern.
All in existence, bent to my will!
There's so much going on. My eyes are overstimulated. You can turn off a lot of these effects to make the game more parsable, but I'll leave them on because I like the sparkles.
All in existence!
Bees? I don't know what that...
Will you live to see the end?
Just a funny thing to read. Did it go down? It went down. Okay. Oh, wait. It's gone down. The everyone stays alive flower. Live, goddamn you. Why is there a robot punching? Why is there a robot puncher? What is that? Who are you? Why are you here? Who's got a robot? Oh, it's machinist or... Huh.
From broken skies fall tears.
Okay, so say bottom. Oh, here. Shit. And then that corner. And that corner. Okay. Fuck. Oh, I changed my mind. Oh, then the diagonal slash. Okay. Gotta commit. Yeah, I didn't trust myself right at the end. I will heal limit break. Are they gonna let me? Are they gonna let me survive this? Kind of. Fuck.
Will you live to see the end?
Shit. Oh, that didn't help. Maybe just after the rotate. Oh, 13 minutes. Oh, we're losing people. Oh, well. Quit and repair. It's late. I think I'm actually gonna call it there. I will at least. Be here. Wait, well, is everyone else still in the group? Oh no, okay. Everyone learn the fight? Yeah. I'm pretty confident in getting that. I just feel it really was me. Yeah, really. Well, I guess a lot of people ate meteors that last time, but it's fun. I'm glad people are patient. Need to I'm gonna repair before I forget to repair. Reroll stats. Thanks for the Prime sub. All right. Yeah, I might be back on this. Well, no, wait. Tomorrow I have Ready or Not, and then I'm not sure. I might be playing Cyberpunk to ring in the new year. I have a cyber vest that you can plug in to the sound source on your game, and it'll like shake your vest whenever stuff happens in game. So I'm gonna spend my first seconds in 2022. Yeah. In Night City getting shoved around by a gamer vest, a tactile gamer vest. Damn it, it's on. Oh wait, is it downstairs? Oh, it must be outside. So maybe that's the current plan. Before that, I'm gonna be playing Ready or Not with Bruce and Diction, which is like a really cool PvE. Oh my god, I know what's inside. Sounds like very 90s tech. Yeah, there was a Sega. It was like the Sega Interact. No. Sega had a peripheral where it was like a vest that you strapped on. So yeah, that totally is a thing. Am I crazy? There. What's going on? I was going insane for a second. How will that feel when you get shot? I don't know, but I hope it hurts. I hope it hurts just like I'm in Cyber World. So I think that's the plan for tomorrow. Yeah, it's a Rumble Pack vest, basically. I was hoping for a clear. As you can see, with one player knowing what they're doing, you can ignore most of the brain power requirement in that fight. Yeah, yes, and I'm very grateful for that, because it would have been much messier. I mean, given my clear rate on the meteors, and that's actually a pretty simple pattern to learn. I don't know why it's the flip down that kind of... It's fun how, like, it's such a simple thing, but it really does like make your brain twist up for a second. But yeah, it should be on tomorrow. Well, maybe. Wait, no, I take that back. Yeah, it's the orientation of the stars. Yeah. I was saying I was going to be on tomorrow, but I lied. And then, so yeah, tomorrow's going to be, I think, Cyberpunk and Ready or Not. And then New Year's Day, depending on how I feel, I might crack into the seltzers and get a few sheets to the wind, because that's what you do, right? Maybe. I'm not going to go as ham as I usually do. But what I wanted to do was set up Breath of the Wild on Cemu, get it running like all pristine and cool looking, and then start a master mode playthrough for keeps, for real. The real for keeps save file to end all save files for Breath of the Wild, a game that I started over like 5 times at least. But this one for real, because it's going to be 60 FPS, crystal clarity. That game looks so gorgeous, emulated. Do people get busted streaming that game on emulation? It seems like everyone just kind of looks the other way. Once you get back to Max Payne 3, ooh, that game is sweet. That game is so sweet. Yeah, maybe New Year's Day will be an impulsive day. Well, anyway, that's the current plan. I have some other work to do, but not too much. Got to make a thumbnail for Inside Games tomorrow. We have like a lengthy kind of wine session going on about the state. A reaction to the state of games in 2021, I guess. Not in a bad way, just more like, man. Probably won't go over well, but maybe we'll get some clicks out of it. Anyway, have a good night, everyone. Happy New Year, and I'll see you next time.